to come up on there.
Which it shall.
Hello, everybody. Oh, are we ready? Are we ready to do this? We're just gonna chill for a minute or two, and just make sure that like people are coming in. So we're just prepped. We're prepped.
We're prepped. We've got all the supplies.
Yeah, we've got Pringles. We're
ready for it.
We've got rum and coke. We've got Red Bull. We're not endorsed by them in any way.
I mean, we're not endorsing them, but if you'd like to, go for it.
And product placement there by Jay. How are we doing?
We're doing good. I am going to share us about.
Sharing it about. Yes. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
So, Jay, how many times have you gone through Resident Evil in your life? Many times.
It's got to be in the 50 or 60 times category.
50.
It has to be.
Wow.
I remember last year, I think I completed it 20-something times in a month. I did it like 4 or 5 times in one weekend.
Nice.
Christian's in. Stephen's in. Hello everyone.
Yo.
Hey.
Thank you for joining us. We're just going to wait for a couple more minutes.
Is everyone excited?
I'm excited. I love watching Resident Evil.
Straight.
It's like my favourite game to watch.
My favourite game to play.
Well, it'd be unfortunate if it wasn't, let's be honest.
Well, yes. Yeah. Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
We are shared about.
We shared a bat.
Shared about.
Okay. Whew.
Are you ready?
I think so. Are you ready for this, Jay? Or do you want to wait for a bit longer? Are you ready in the chat? Are you ready to go?
No pressure, but under 2 hours.
Yeah.
What's the world record? I think the world record is about 1 hour 23 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
It's probably not going to happen, let's be honest.
Well, I don't know. Jay's best time was like 1 hour 39, wasn't it? Or 38?
Hey, Andy.
I think it was 1 hour 29, something like that.
Wow, see, that's close. It's not bad.
That's
Again,
really good.
but that's with the infinite ammo rocket launcher,
which we're not using.
A lot of, that's what the world record times are set with.
Yeah.
But we haven't got it. I mean, I've got it on my console because I finished the game in under 3 hours on hard, but you don't have it on yours, do you?
I've never played this version of Resident Evil's never been in my console.
So we're starting fresh.
We've started super fresh. Okay, are we ready to get this going then?
Yeah, let's get this
going.
Alright,
let's kick it off.
Do we need who's gonna have the timer?
No, the game times itself.
Yeah,
we get a time at the end.
At the end, it tells
so
you
we don't know how we're doing.
We don't know how we're doing until the end.
No.
Oh my god.
Display wide, controls original.
I might look. I might have a gander.
Subtitles on.
2207.
What you're gonna?
You're gonna time it as well.
Well, yeah, sod it. You know what? I am.
Yeah, we can see how different the game timer is to the actual timer.
Extra pressure. So, well, because of the speed run, we're calling it a speed run, but it's going to be a fast run. It's not going to be. We're not trying to. We're not trying to set world record times. I'm going to do things which are going to annoy people. Like I do like to burn some of the zombies. I do fight the zombies too. I haven't mastered the art of zombie dodging.
So you're not gonna speed it.
So I'm not gonna speed it. I'm gonna quick it. I'm gonna fast it.
He's gonna quick it. He's gonna fast
it.
It's still fast.
I mean,
it's not world record fast, but it's still fast.
Yeah, it's a whole puzzle part and where to go. I know. It's just I will fight the zombies. No, Steve's like, no excuses. Fast time now.
Basically, if you stick with us here tonight, you will see a full playthrough of this game.
Yeah,
as quickly as possible.
How quick it is, but it's gonna be the full game.
Yeah, around the 2 hour mark. I'm happy if I get around the 2 hour mark.
When do I hit go? I've got a nice big stopwatch right here.
Yeah, so basically, as I was saying, so because we're going to go through the game quickly, I will be skipping all cutscenes.
Okay.
Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, God, like,
we've all seen them.
Don't know the story. You're really like messing it all up and everything.
We're also going to go for taking a walk. We're also going to go for Jill.
Jill Valentine.
It's because She's nicer to look at, and she has extra slots.
Does
as
she
in
now?
item slots. Before anyone goes.
Oh, there we go.
Item slots.
Yeah, it's all about
demonetized.
It's
all about the item
God
slots.
damn it.
Jill sandwich.
Jill sandwich. Yes.
Jill sandwich. So when am I gonna? When should I technically hit go?
Hit go as soon as we get into gameplay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will tell you when.
All right. I'm ready.
Don't get your coat, Christian. It was a
poised.
good Jill sandwich drop in there. Didn't they cut it out of this version?
The Jill sandwich.
Hey, subscriber, thank you very much.
No,
The Jill sandwich.
I've broken. No, the Jill sandwich cutscene is still in it, but he doesn't say Jill sandwich. He goes, "You would have fit nicely in a sandwich."
That's right.
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
no.
yeah. So you were almost a Jill sandwich.
So is this gameplay coming up?
In 2 seconds. In 2 seconds. In 2 seconds. Now.
Go. All right, we are on. We
We're on.
have started, people.
We have
Of course,
started.
the in-game timer will be
Slightly different.
timing itself. We'll go by the game timer, I think.
Because I don't know if they time the door loading. I mean,
I think they do.
yeah.
Because I think the isn't the PC
The PC.
run is a lot quicker because
Yeah.
they can skip the doors.
The PC's in a different league because they can skip the doors, so that's why PC runs are quicker.
Yeah.
That's so unfair.
Yeah.
That is a joke.
You see,
How dare
consoles need time to load.
In the next section, and
Yeah.
PC don't apparently.
And it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I've been playing Resident Evil 2 all day, like preparing for my inevitable run of it. But this just looks so amazing.
It's so, yeah, there was just like, wait, this is Resi 1, but I know
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is the remastered version. So, but it looks phenomenal. How did they do it? Did they have to start from scratch, or did they genuinely?
Yeah, they started from scratch.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
Yeah, because
they had to.
they completely redesigned the mansion as well.
Yeah. Well, you literally just go up the stairs and come back down. And,
Yep, there you go. That's as good as looking for Wesker.
Wow. I'm gonna
as
go
we
up the
decide to do.
gonna go up the stairs.
Where's
come back
Wesker?
down.
Look for him. He's not here.
No, not yet. Carry on, let's go.
So off we go. That's it. All of the start gubbins has been done. Now we're left to kind of figure out where to go in the mansion.
Sweet.
Great. Okay.
Of course, you know where to go, right?
Yeah, so I could probably sit down with a piece of paper and draw the entire map
Right.
of this mansion.
Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like this game, and I've played it myself a few times, but nowhere near as many times as Jay. And basically, whenever he runs this, I'm like, man, I don't know where you're going. I don't know what you're doing. You seem
I
like
don't know
you.
what is happening, but I
Yeah.
like it.
It's like when I watch you play Resi 2, I'm exactly the same. I get lost just watching where you're going, but
Yeah.
you just
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
instantly know.
Yeah. I get it. Just happens, doesn't it? God, I love this mansion. Yeah,
This mansion is cool.
it's amazing,
Right,
isn't it?
there we go. Oh, okay, one shot.
Oh, you one-shotted him?
Shot through the mirror?
No. He's shooting. You see the zombie in the mirror. You see.
Yeah, I know. That's really impressive. That's what I mean, though. Like, using the mirror to shoot my go. Will you take the
Will you take the
arrow?
golden arrow?
Yes, obviously. It's a golden arrow.
No, I won't take the golden arrow. I'll just leave it there. But it's like, again, why would you just know to pick that up?
Yeah.
I unlocked it.
Man, I really wish that they just did Resident Evil 2 like this.
Have they not?
No.
Well, we don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
There's Jeremy.
Is this
Oh,
the news that you keep waiting?
We're
on?
waiting on... Everyone's waiting on Resident Evil 2
Everyone's
news.
waiting on
Everyone
it.
in the world.
They haven't and still haven't announced what it is going to be like, when it's coming out.
If it's going to be first person, over the shoulder, fixed camera.
Fixed camera. I hope they remake it like this.
Yeah. As do many other people.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it. This is all they would have to do, and they would sell millions.
Yeah.
That's all they would have to do. The fact that they are going the extra mile is kind of cool. I just hope they don't ruin it.
Yeah. And me. But, hey, the gaming industry, we know what it's like. Anything can happen.
I was gonna say.
I swear, if there's loot boxes in Resident Evil 2, I'll just die
I
inside.
think they know better than to do that, to be honest.
That'll be it.
Christian,
It'll all be over. It'll all be over.
I think it was Christmas '97 when I got this and a PlayStation 1. Spent the whole day in the kitchen playing
On the 12-inch deli.
on the 12-inch
12
telly.
inch telly.
Wow.
Those are the days.
Yeah.
What inch are we playing on this evening?
This is a 65.
Oh wow. There you go.
Yeah. And it's still and even this type of TV feels small after a while, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't know, mate. It's pretty big.
No, but
Thanks, Jay.
no, but you know what I mean. You get
Piss
used
off.
to it. It's like when I bought. I mean, mine's a 50-inch.
Yeah.
And I'm like sat like half a meter away from it, and when I
Yeah.
first got it, I was like, "Whoa!" And now I'm like, I can see wall around it.
It could be bigger. Let's
Yeah,
be honest.
I could fit a bigger TV in here. I think I
Yeah.
must get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the same thing here because it's sort of like there's gaps around this.
Yeah,
one
there's
as
gaps
well,
around
and
it.
it's
You
sort of
could
like-
fit an 80-inch in that. It's just
Yeah,
like,
it's tempting. It's very tempting.
If
And
you
if you speedrun Resi 2, do you need to add the score as you got to play it
gonna
4
go around
times to
here.
complete it?
Well, it's 4 times to complete it, but people do the speedrun records in each scenario. There's a category for there's categories for Leon scenario A, Claire
Yeah.
scenario A, Leon B, Claire B, and reversed as well. And I think there is a world record for doing all 4.
all 4.
But yeah, they're all separate categories. I personally speedrun Leon scenario A. I think it's just purely because it's the one I just played the most. I have done Claire scenario B. However, I forget where a lot of the items are because they swap all the item locations around on the other scenarios. So I'm just like, ugh, and I get a bit lost.
Just to throw you off.
Yeah. So
Christian Denning made my 55-inch feel flaccid.
Wait for it.
sorry,
Oh.
Christian. Sorry.
The famous dog corridor.
Yeah.
I remember when we first played this and we were waiting for
Oh,
the dogs
man.
to come out. It was like
and the window,
the windows
Cracked.
cracked. It was
and
like,
we're like, wait, the dogs are supposed to come out.
Where's the dogs?
What are they doing?
So basically, the dogs only appear there if you go back through
through.
the owl. And in this area we're in now, later on in the game, zombies crash through the window. So the plan is, what you do is you get everything you need on one run, and you never have to come back to this half of the mansion ever again.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I picked that up for later. Get back in here before the dog jumps the fence, and once we get through, we never have to come back into this corridor. So we avoid all the zombies and the dogs.
That's it.
Very
Yeah, basically you
nice.
only stumble across that corridor again if you really don't know what you're doing.
Yep,
Fortunately,
we do.
well, you do.
we have a J.
We're just along for the ride.
Yeah.
Now, I remember back in the early days of this channel, well, not this particular channel, because this is the live stream channel, but our Ministry of Gamers channel, when it was Gamegasm TV, the very first playthrough we ever did was this
Yes, it was.
on the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we did it as a Let's Play series, and you were really rusty at it back then,
I was
weren't you?
really bad. Yeah.
Well, basically, just to give you an idea, I actually made the playlist private now, so you can't actually see it anymore. But it was 21 episodes, and each episode was 20 minutes.
yeah.
wow.
That's how long it took.
And in one episode, we achieved absolutely nothing. We went running.
Really?
We went running around everywhere, and we got to the bit where I needed the crank, and I didn't have the
You
crank
forgot
on
it.
me. So we had to go back and get the crank, and then it was like, oh well, we were supposed to better end this episode here. So it's like in a whole 20-minute episode, we went nowhere.
Yeah. But it was always a laugh.
Oh yeah, it was great.
It was always a laugh.
It was always a
great fun. It was
laugh.
great fun. Right, we're gonna have to bait this guy out now. There he is. Hello. Come here.
Bye. Why do you need to do that then?
Kill him.
Have you noticed that I think it is just in this version that they did the HD remaster for the PlayStation 4. They put advanced boob physics on Jill.
They did, yeah.
So,
Oh, nice.
so
Do they
when
jiggle?
when
Do
she
they jiggle?
raises her gun, it jiggles.
Yeah.
they jiggle.
Brilliant.
We've got some Jill jiggle.
Some Jill jiggle.
Some Jill jiggle. It pissed off quite a few people, as you can imagine. But
Of course it did. All the precious snowflakes.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
forbid some girls' boobies jiggle a little.
yeah, I know, right?
Have you
Come
watched a
on.
Nicki Minaj music
Really?
video recently? Because I sure have.
Yeah,
That's a stupid zombie.
it is a stupid
Battle.
song.
If only he had some brains.
Damn it.
Oh, were you hoping for a headshot?
Hoping for a headshot.
You normally get one there, don't you?
Look how shiny that
I
plant
also
is.
thought while I was up there I could have done something. But oh well, we're going in here now.
Okay. Okay.
And we'll never know.
And
And
we'll
yeah,
never
it's like
know.
dying multiple of times on stream when doing game walkthrough. Yeah. Yeah, you hope that that's not the case.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, when, when I was practicing Resident Evil 2 earlier, I got very far in the game and made a stupid mistake, and I died really far into the game. Like, I want to say I was about 20 minutes away from the end and I died. And I had to start the entire game again.
It wasn't pretty, let me just tell you.
No, there were tears. And then I got back up to that point, and then just because it was a practice, I thought, well, I will save it, just because I'm just practicing. And then I got to the end boss, which was like another 30 minutes away from where I got to, and then he killed me. I just made a stupid mistake, rounded a corner, the camera changed, perspective, and he was right there in front of me, just taking a big old swing, and I was just about to heal, because that's what I was running away for, and just dead.
There you go.
Ah, now this is a new bit that they added, wasn't
Yeah.
it? The dog whistle, and it's how you get the fake key.
So you
Is that
get
right?
the imitation key.
That's right, yeah, the imitation key. I always called it a
Lighter
fake
of
key, and you
lighter.
always correct me. Have you noticed that?
Yep.
Every time it's like, oh, you're going to get the fake key, and you're
The
like,
imitation
yeah, the imitation
key. Yeah,
key.
that one. Yeah.
He knows.
He does.
He knows the way.
does. he knows the way.
It's nice to use this now. Yes, it's very necessary to use this now.
Yeah, there is a zombie there.
There we go. Just had to stand in that right part.
Yeah. Now, you actually tested this, didn't you? If you stand in the flames, you do actually get
You
hurt.
do take damage.
Yeah, so you gotta move out of the way
Yeah.
there.
Light
So
the fart and
why-
run.
Why are you lighting them?
Because they can get back up as stronger zombies. In
Crimson
this one.
Heads. You will see one very shortly.
Oh, great.
Because there's always one.
Yeah,
So,
Everybody gets one.
everybody
Yeah.
gets one.
So I'm going to refill now. See, this is the kind of thing which if I was like speed running the game, I wouldn't be doing. And if there's anyone out there that does like speed running the game or has watched a speedrunner will be shouting now at the screen, why are you wasting your time with this? And it's just because I like to make my life easier.
Yeah.
So you can go through this
And
door
that's that.
3 times, I think, before the handle breaks. We only have to go through it twice. So
Oh, very nice.
Was that the second time or the
go.
first
That
time?
was the first
That
time.
was the first time. Okay.
Let's burn this bad boy.
Yeah, I mean, like, by no sense are we.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah, there you go. Classic example.
I was just demonstrating.
So we're by no means professional speedrunners. I mean, we're just people that like to play this game a lot and
Yeah.
can play it pretty fast. But I mean, I have similar problems with Resident Evil 2. I try to dodge the zombies like the pros do, but man, I have a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I have a lot of trouble doing it, and sometimes I've actually noticed with Resident Evil 2, and I don't know if you've noticed it with Resident Evil 1, playing it as many times as you have. With Resident Evil 2, when you start the game, I'm pretty sure it picks a certain AI set for that run.
Yeah.
So, for example, there's one run that I'll do where the spiders won't touch me at all in the sewer section, and then there's one another run, they'll both be really aggressive and hit you
Yeah.
every time, and it's like it's as soon as you start the game, it just picks one set or not. Is there anything similar like that? Have you noticed that enemies that you normally can tackle in a certain way don't do what you expect them to do the next time?
Not so much in this game.
No, is it
no.
more kind of like
It's just always the same.
it's always the same?
Pretty much.
Andy said, would you do a speed run of Evil Within 2 in first person? I
Um,
can't see that happening.
well, I could try. I'll give it a go, but I mean that game. I don't know, speedrun of that game. That's a long game in itself.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Come on, Raya.
Whoop. And oh, come on, get a headshot.
It's not happening today, is it?
No, doesn't want to give you a headshot today. Basically, each
Shoot him in the
character, Jill or Chris, they have a critical percentage where there is a chance that they can get a headshot every bullet they fire. With Jill, it's a lot less.
Right.
Chris is more combat effective, so
yeah.
he's got a higher chance of getting a headshot. But even then, it's still rare
Yeah,
to
it's
see a
very
headshot.
rare.
And of course, if you get a headshot, you don't have to burn the bodies. They're just like they're never getting back
yeah,
up.
they're done for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had a first sort of thing went wrong then.
What happened?
I didn't put the shotgun shells in the other item box. So when we bumped into Barry, he gives us some acid shells for the grenade launcher.
Yeah.
And because I didn't have a space free, we didn't get them.
Oh no! So you haven't got them at all.
So I don't have acid shells on me now.
Do you need those?
For later in the game, I will do, but we'll get around it.
Okay.
Okay.
We have no choice
Yeah.
but to get around it.
Yep.
I'll take the battery back for my taser.
Yeah, that's the other thing that he introduced into this, wasn't it? The survival items.
Yeah, the defense items.
Defense
so
items.
The dagger, the taser, and
Chris has
grenades.
Grenades, yeah.
Which,
that's it.
yeah, they come in handy, especially for the one boss.
So basically, if you've got a defense item equipped, Jay's got 2 daggers.
Yeah.
If a zombie grabs him, he can use one of the daggers to stab the zombie in the head before it bites him,
Yeah.
so he won't take any damage, but
Sweet.
you lose one of the daggers.
Yeah, yeah. It
Well,
remains in the head of the.
What?
That zombie, I did get a headshot.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well
So we got a headshot, but we didn't get to see it.
No. It happened off screen.
No screen. Nice, nice, nice. So where you going now? You doing the dog now?
Kill the dog.
Killing the dog.
Dog. Right, I'll stand in this corner.
Yeah, this
Quick
is
that. Below that.
unique to the... Oh, how many shots is it going to take?
2.
2.
2 on the one dog, 1 on the other.
Oh, no.
He dodged to the side.
Oh, this is bad.
That's alright.
I'm
Oh, he's
scared
dead.
for
Oh, you
you.
stabbed him.
Well, what?
Oh, no.
That was more luck. than-
That was luck.
No, what just happened
I don't know
there.
what happened there, but...
It's fine.
but it's good.
My goodness, I am so worried for you.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, that was a new thing purely for this game. You've noticed it's widescreen.
Yeah.
Whereas originally it was in 4:3.
Yeah, it
and
would
what
have been, yeah.
what they've done is they've added in camera movement,
Yeah.
so you can see how like the image tilts up
Oh,
in
right.
certain shots. If you actually play it in the traditional 4:3 version, these camera moves aren't in it at all. You've just got the
Right.
full
I got you,
frame,
yeah.
but you have black bars either side.
Yeah.
So purists will like the 4:3, but I kind of here's the Crimson Head. Boom!
Oh, nice.
Take that.
Done.
Well done. Steven, you've made me want to play this. I've had it for ages, but never got round to playing it.
Ah, Steve,
Great
get it
game.
on.
Yeah,
Get it
get
on. Get it on,
Let's
sir.
get it on.
Yeah, I do love this game. I can't wait to get a new version of Resident Evil 2 to play, because
Yeah, I
obviously
know. It's
this
about
this is Jay's favourite Resident Evil, and Jay's got the
Shit.
nice HD version.
Don't panic!
Oh, you didn't
It's-
open this yet?
That's fine. The game is paused. Like the
okay.
the outside gubbings of the game are paused while you're doing this. It's not like this thing's coming towards you and you're like, hold on.
Trying to
Hold on a
fiddle
second.
with this key.
I'm just gonna look at this for now.
There we go. Blink. Yeah, so this is Jay's favourite game. My favourite game is Resident Evil 2, and it's getting a remake, and I want that one.
Yeah.
You've already got your nice version. This is
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah,
You know, where's my good version?
It's coming soon, Brendan. It's coming soon.
I hope
we
so.
hope.
At
we
some
hope.
point. Maybe
Yeah.
this year. Possibly.
What's your worst Resi game? I would say
Revelation.
I don't like Revelations, but I wouldn't
love
say I
Revelation.
wouldn't say it's the worst.
I love it.
I like the first Revelations better than the second
No,
one.
I love them both.
Okay.
What's your worst Resi game?
The worst Resi game for me would have to be, and it's not for the game being shit reason. It's for a different reason, but it's Outbreak, Resident Evil Outbreak, and the reason is the loading times on the PlayStation 2. Basically the only way you can play that game is if you play it on the PC with mods to make the loading times much
Are they really
shorter.
that bad?
Yes, really bad. You know how like you get these door animations? Well, in Outbreak, you go to a door, you get a loading screen for like a minute, and then the door opens, then you go through. And I'll tell you what, if you make a mistake
Oh,
and you
God, yeah, you've gone
accidentally
through the wrong
hit a door,
door.
it takes so long to
Oh,
load.
God, that'd be
So I'd say
painful.
Outbreak is my worst.
Oh, here we go. Can I get the death mask whilst running to get the serum for Richard?
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Combine, kill 2 birds with 1 stone here, people.
You can do it. You can totally
It's
do it.
doable, but it's cutting it
It's
close.
risky.
Yeah, you get so many minutes to get to Richard.
Is Resident Evil 0 possible to speedrun?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's possible.
Can we do it?
Well, we've played Resident Evil 0 on the channel before, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Yeah, we did.
But it wasn't a speed run, it was a
No.
let's play. So, we have played it. You can go and check it out. But speed running it? I don't know. We'd just have to practice, wouldn't we?
Yeah, it's one of them games again where, just literally just down to playing it more often.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the more I play Resident Evil 2, the quicker you get at it, really. Same with this. The more you play this, the quicker you get and all that jazz.
Yeah, grab the serum. Come around. Here we go.
This is tight.
Am I going to do it?
Basically, Jay's got a certain amount of time to get this serum back to Richard Aiken, who is currently dying in a hallway. But instead of running straight back to Richard,
I'm going to go do something else first.
he's going to go and do something else first.
You'll be fine.
And hope to get back to him
Because
in time.
if I can do it, then it means I don't have to come back to this section of the mansion again.
Right.
Christian, how did you start to do these speedruns?
I think it's just love of playing
I
the
just
game.
played the game a lot and thought, I can probably do
I
that
can do
bit
this
quicker.
quite quick.
Yeah. Oh no, I buggered it up.
You forgot the...
I forgot I didn't
forgot
grab
the
the friggin'
fertilizer.
fertilizer out.
That's alright, just head straight to
I'll
Richard.
go back to Richard. See, these are the little things which you kind of iron out the more you play the game.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things. It's live TV. You're gonna make a mistake.
I even went to the box as well.
You did.
Oh well. Okay. Looks like we're coming back here.
Yeah, go straight to Richard. Get that sorted. Because we don't want
Get
him to die.
sorted.
Well, he helps us out quite a bit, and he does give us the combat shotgun.
Usually yes, he would.
But are you going to do the...
I am not sticking around to get
Right.
it off him.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk into the room, feed him to the snake, and go. I'm gonna slip out the side.
I see.
Yeah.
You're going to be the dishonourable version of Jill.
Yeah.
But yeah, speedruns, I guess, like, in general, it's a case of just love for the game. Like, you love playing the game that much that you'll just keep playing it over and over and over, and you just find yourself doing it quicker and quicker, and yeah, it's just how it is.
Way to do it.
Yeah.
Ben Bale, I presume.
Uh-huh.
That's a lot of numbers and stuff.
I know who that is.
Ben Bale, way!
Ben Bayliss. How's it going, mates? How are you diddling?
Well, we're here, then we'll do this.
Stephen Bren, have you still been playing Monster Hunter?
No, I haven't been playing it purely because I'm obviously saving that for live streams and stuff. So I didn't want to progress without being online with you guys. But also, I've been doing a lot of other things behind the scenes, and I haven't had a lot of time to play Monster Hunter. But I will get back on it at some point. But basically, just reassuring you, you're not missing anything. I haven't gone any further.
Ben Bale says, "No, you don't. You don't know who I am." Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Christian Dunning, obviously, you guys saying about that you can speedrun Love of Games and all that. He said, "Not sure I can speedrun Mass Effect 2."
People have.
Never say never.
People have. Seriously, people really have.
If you believe.
Honestly,
Right, is
there's
this guy going to give me any grief?
bait him out round the table.
Bait.
Come here,
through
mate.
the wall.
Come here.
Very nice.
Come here.
That's
Come on,
how you do
Trevor.
it.
That's it. Get in there. Get the item. Oh, he's turning round, Jay. He's turning round.
That's fine.
Is it?
He's stupid.
Get out of there. Get out of there. Whey!
Oh my
See that, pal?
goodness.
Go back in your
Well
cupboard.
done. Ben Bell says, "How the heck are you all?"
All good?
Good.
Yeah, pretty
Fantastic.
good.
Good.
I'm running low on drink at the moment, though.
Rumming low.
I've
I'm
finished as
rumming
well.
low.
Rumming low.
Hey,
Rumming low.
rumming low.
As a clue
It's-
to what's in my cup.
It's see-through this evening.
It
It's
is
not much
see-through. Yeah,
of an
there's
episode.
no trick. Did you save, Richard?
Yeah, Richard saved.
Nice. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. It's just you're skipping cutscenes and I missed the...
I know it's really awkward trying to keep up with what's
Yeah, yeah.
actually happening on the
Wait,
screen at the
what just
moment.
happened? Christian Denton said, "No way." I'm not really too sure what that was in reference to. But no way.
No way.
Andy says, "I need to sit down and play Monster Hunter."
Yes, you do. It's a really good game.
But not right now, Andy. We're live.
Yeah, no, not right now. Come on, man. I thought we were friends. We're hanging out.
Christian, Jay, who's your favourite zombie?
My favourite zombie is the one that walks around the top floor of the dining room, Jeremy. I
Jeremy,
always
that's
leave him
it, yeah.
alive every single time. So he's at the top. I never kill him. I always leave him alive because then when you come back to the mansion later, he's just gone. So he just goes about his business.
Yeah, there's like
Why are there
I like
names?
to. I
Did
like,
you name them?
He named them. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, do they actually come with names?
Basically, no. He gave it a name, so now we can't kill it ever.
Oh, bless. That's sweet. Have you named any others?
No, it's just that one.
Just that one,
Just
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Just Jeremy.
Just Jeremy.
'cause
I
I never.
just had this vibe like you've named all the zombies.
No,
No.
I mean, I probably could go through and give
We
them
could.
names if you want, but
Yeah.
It's okay. Keep Jeremy as the one. He's
Yeah,
the
Jeremy.
One. He's the one for you.
There's, you know, I like to think about, like, you know, when obviously he's not there when you come back to the mansion. Like, I like to think that he's just managed to get himself out of the mansion. He's just wandering around in the Arklay
Yeah,
Mountains.
yeah.
just enjoying,
Yeah,
just having a
maybe.
good time.
You know,
never know. That'd be lovely. Ben says I like Stubbs the zombie.
Stubbs the
Stubbs.
zombie.
Yeah.
That was a good game. You know what? Stubbs the zombie. Here's a bit of a factual fact bang about Stubbs the zombie.
Fact bang!
It was developed using the same engine as Halo.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You've been fact banged.
Fact banged all in your face.
Sorry, what? Christian Denning, Jezza.
Jezza?
Jezza.
What, for the zombie name?
Jezza the zombie.
Jezza the zombie. Jezza?
Yeah, good old Jeremy. We'll bump into him again in a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one time where he accidentally got me, and I might have accidentally put a dagger in his head, but I still.
But he
didn't
still
kill him.
lives.
I still lived.
He
I didn't
still
kill him.
lives.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have to go back and get the plaque because I'm doing this in a different order. I didn't have the extra slot free to have both sides of the score and the plaque,
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So- but it's fine. We're,
It's okay.
we're still
Everything's fine,
we're still
everything's
rocking
fine.
and a rolling.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's fine.
The
It's
door's
fine.
closed.
I mean, obviously you need to swap the plaques over to get out, but that closed that slowly. I'm pretty sure Jill could have turned around and ran out of it.
yeah, she probably
Yeah.
could have, yeah. She could have done a really nice slide and everything.
Yeah, and
It
like
would've been great.
slid underneath and then put her arm back in last second to get her beret, Indiana Jones style.
Yeah, yeah.
That would have been great.
Yeah.
There we go.
We need
But-
to recreate that.
Yeah. But alas, it didn't happen.
No.
Make it happen.
Make it rain.
No, I'm really impressed with how this is looking.
Right, did I come back through this way? Yes, I did.
Did I do this?
Did that happen?
Yeah, don't ask us. You
Hmm.
go through door. You kill zombie.
You'll make it dead.
You
I'm doing all of this a
You
little
good,
bit
Jill.
backward.
You good.
Have you got the mask yet?
I'm gonna go and get that mask that I missed earlier now.
Did you forget about that?
Which, what?
The fertilizer.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I forgot to
Right.
get
Yeah, yeah.
fertilizer
You're
earlier.
doing it now. are
Yeah, that's
you?
what I'm doing
right.
now.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm kind of
Remember
doing
the
all
card,
this like
remember
a weird back to front to what I normally do. So it's I don't know like how to best do this now, but it's fine.
Why do you need to keep refilling the fuel can?
So I can keep burning zombies.
Yeah, you only get a
Right.
limited amount of times you can use that.
Of course
Yeah.
you do.
So I mean,
Let's go.
I don't probably need to burn as many zombies as I do. I probably don't need to burn any, but I just.
But it's fine.
Yeah.
I think the thing is you've played it a lot and you've got your route that you like doing, so it's kind of like it's how I am in Resident Evil 2. There's certain zombies that you really don't need to shoot, but I gun them down anyway just to make my life a little bit easier because
Yeah.
I know I'm going to be coming back and forth
Yeah.
through that area
Yeah,
multiple
That's it.
times.
So I
You do
always.
things that make it easier.
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
Yeah, I always burn the zombies in the areas which I know I have to keep going back to. Just so
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
just makes life easier.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
to
sure.
if you want to go world record, you've got to take risks and you've got to
Just
got
run.
to just
Yeah,
do
you
it.
just-
You
but
just gotta run.
yeah, that's for when you're like, that's for when you could just do this in your sleep. You know, like when you've just played it that
Challenge
often
accepted.
that you could do that. But Earth
Basher.
Basher, is that what it's called?
I don't know. That's what it looks like.
It does look like it, doesn't it? Earth.
Earth Basher. I
Yeah.
think it is.
So
Yeah.
if you turn it to the red one, it kills the tentacle freak thing. If you turn it to green, it kills all
the
of
plants on the other side.
herbs. However, it kind of doesn't make a difference to me because I won't pick up the herbs anyway.
Wow. Okay. Andy, Resident Evil Outbreak would have been a good game if they got the autocorrects characters work properly.
Yeah.
Auto characters, what were they?
Well, you get like AI characters with you.
Oh.
And originally, it was obviously released on the PlayStation 2, and it was originally intended to be used with the network adapter that would connect you online, that you could play Resident Evil Outbreak with other people online, so they would take control of the other characters.
Yeah.
But it never worked. It was terrible. Connections were always falling out all over the place. The loading times were atrocious, so it just kind of fell over. But since being released, it's kind of like gained a niche kind of audience and people that still play it, and it has its own speedrunning community. So if you want to check out some speedruns of Resident Evil Outbreak, there's plenty of them out there now.
There's plenty of them there.
Yeah.
Ben says, I'm not sure how far it's come since 2016, but Invader Studios developed a game called Daymare 1998, inspired by Resident Evil games. Fixed camera mode like this included. Looks like they're still developing for Xbox, PS4 and PC.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. I'm following them on Instagram.
It's not out
they're still
yet.
Going.
Yeah, it's not out yet.
Basically, for anyone who didn't know, Invader Studios are the ones that were working on the Resident Evil 2 remake. So there was like a fan-made remake that went online, and Capcom went, yeah, we like that, but stop working on it because we're secretly doing it ourselves, and here you go, here's the stuff to make your own game.
Yeah.
So,
That's
which is what they're doing there. Yeah, they are making Daymare 1998, and it's looking really cool from what I've seen.
It does look awesome. So yeah, if you want some classic Resident Evil action, that's probably going to be the best place to go.
Is this like, you know, because I know it's a very poor thing, but like Vaccine, that was blatantly like a Resi kind of rip-off.
Yeah,
especially
that was
with the
definitely
lickers and everything.
That was definitely definitely.
They were inspired.
Yeah.
Heavily. Ben says, you guys are in the loop.
Yeah.
In the loop. Yeah, man.
I like to keep on
They're
top
in the know.
Of the gaming news.
I was going to say, doing the update each week. They've got to be in the know. They've got to be in the loop.
We'd kind of be a really sucky news update if we weren't well informed.
What's in the news this week, Jay? And to your comments.
Here you go.
Oh, what are we doing now? What?
Oh, is it the snake?
Mm-hmm.
In this interesting fact number 58, they added the tongue. The snake never had the tongue in the original release.
Oh, well, I like it. I think it looks good.
In the GameCube release, yeah.
Yeah, because they couldn't do it.
Right, skip the cutscene.
What, they didn't have the capability?
They didn't have the tools.
Oh, we got
to
bit.
do it. Oh dear.
no.
Basically, at this point now, if I was doing a world record speedrun attempt, I would
be a
restart the
restart.
entire game.
What, because you got bit?
Because I got bit, once we get out the door now, I have to run to the side of the... Bye, Rich. Sorry. Thanks.
Oh, right. You've got that extra
I have
bit.
to run to the side of the mansion to get the serum. However, I need to be up this side of the mansion. So it would... Sorry, Rich.
Man.
Rich
So
is dead.
basically, this bit now adds about 4 or 5 minutes onto the game time.
Wow.
Right. So we've added on 4 minutes.
Yeah, which
Damn it.
but I mean, it always happens. I mean, I should probably try running the other way, which seems a bit counterproductive. And
Very nice. Ben says, what about this? Twin Soul horror game being developed with photorealistic worlds, 2-player co-op horror, early stages, but looks incredible.
I saw something about that.
I did see something about this. Yeah, I haven't read into it a lot, but I do remember reading up on it.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
but
I hear
know.
co-op. That's when
know.
I
Yeah,
like it.
photorealistic co-op.
Photorealistic co-op horror.
Co-op
Yes,
says
please.
it's not going to be any good.
Well, we won't play it with you, Jay.
No. What I mean is, every co-op horror game
Revelations
ruins the horror.
It does. Yeah.
It takes you completely out of the
no.
horror. Resident Evil 5, not horror at
No,
all.
Resident Evil 5 was just combat.
Resident Evil Revelations 2, not horror at all. It's not scary. When there's
It
two
is.
people, it's not scary.
It is
I mean,
scary.
it had-
Especially two. It's weird.
It did have a couple of scary moments in it because of like
Because the little girl's like Natalia, I want to say.
yeah, the one that was Barry.
Yeah, with Barry.
There's-
yeah.
There
She's the
was
only
that
one
one
who can see.
particular enemy type when
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
Barry, and it was a real yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
because she's the only one who can see the enemies, and he's the only one who can shoot. It's the difficulties that you have with it.
Yeah.
But
But no, as soon as I hear co-op and stuff, Dead
yeah,
Space
you
3,
cringe, I know.
they put co-op in Dead Space 3,
No.
ruined the whole franchise.
I mean, to be
You
fair,
say no.
No.
But a lot of
Yeah.
people agree. It
co-op,
ruined the franchise.
The co-op in Dead Space 3 though was it was an interesting concept because of the way
The story
and-
way it worked. Yeah.
characters were going mad in different places. So
Yeah.
one character would see something the other one couldn't.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was done well in that sense, but yeah.
But it
still.
wasn't scary anymore.
No, it wasn't scary at all.
Because I mean, mainly because they gave you a plethora of ammo, and like it just took all the tension and the fear away. You never felt like you were on your own because
No.
you weren't. You had a mate with
got
you,
somebody with you, yeah.
so you never felt scared.
There was one part.
Hey, Jezza,
Yeah.
how's it going?
To be fair, there was two parts of Dead Space 3 which were scary.
Yeah.
The original bit when you're still up in space.
Yeah,
that
the-
bit was
the-
good.
the
going
start,
from ship to ship.
Before you get to the planet, it was
And
great.
one bit on the planet where you go underground and then there's the one enemy that reacts to sound and light.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
That particular bit, that was creepy.
yeah.
Alright, we're going up here because we need to get the grenade launcher.
Alright. Christian says, what's your favourite zombie film, people?
Ooh.
Favourite zombie film?
I've got a few.
I got loads.
What's your favourite?
I'm gonna go old school retro. I'm gonna say Evil Dead.
Ooh, yeah, Evil Dead.
Evil Dead 1 and 2,
Yeah.
my favourite.
Not 3.
3's good, but it's more about the Army of Darkness, which are all skeletons.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It's not zombies.
3 is
and,
good.
And,
3 is
and
good.
3 was it was. Let's be honest.
It's
It
funny.
was a comedy.
It was a
Yeah,
comedy.
Three is
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, yeah.
I like 3. Ben's gone for 28 Days Later.
28
That's-
Days
that's a
Later
good
was
movie.
good. It was the first one also which introduced the running zombies.
Yeah, the viral
not so slow
zombies.
anymore.
Yeah.
Christian says I'll always be a Dawn fan.
Yeah, Dawn of the
Dawn.
Dead was
Yeah.
good.
That
I
was
like
great.
Day of the Dead.
Wait. Dawn of the Dead, are you talking about the original or the Zack Snyder remake? I
Here
hope
we
you're
go.
talking about the
Here we
original.
go. Andy's also gone for Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead. Original or remake? Come on, people. Talk to me. Talk to me.
You know
Original.
what? I really don't know which horror film, which zombie film is my favourite.
Oh, here we
I
go.
really, I just can't.
I feel like there's an obvious one that I'm really missing.
Yeah. Completely agree.
Andy
Right.
says both. Yeah, they both are good, really. I mean, I do like the Zack Snyder one.
Christian's gone for original.
Bottom left.
Yeah. I mean, I've got the special edition of the original, and it comes on like a bright green disc. It's really cool.
I mean, I really like Shaun of the Dead, but that's not horror.
It's a horror. It's quite horrific. It's got
Okay.
horror themes.
Go to the pub, my blood to blow,
Blow over. If anything compounded my love for Resident Evil 2 even more, it's when TV show Spaced did an episode where Tim stays up all
Pulled an
night,
all-nighter on speed and plays the game.
plays Resident Evil, and he has to go to an art exhibition with his friend, and he keeps seeing zombies everywhere. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant episode. If you've not seen Spaced, please check that out.
It was also the inspiration for Shaun of the Dead, wasn't it?
Yes, it
The
was.
episode
Oh,
was
wow.
inspiration.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
good.
You can even see some of the similarities in the shots.
Yeah.
When they were filming that sequence in Spaced. It's such a good show.
Do you know what? It sounds so lame, but Channel 4 did a horror series. It was like a 5-part or 4-part, 5-part, and it was Big Brother, but a zombie outbreak happened.
Davina McCall was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was all like
yeah.
proper.
I never
I
watched it.
fucking love that.
Yeah, wasn't it? Was like everyone was in the Big Brother house, and,
And then a
obviously
zombie
the
outbreak
apocalypse happened outside,
yeah,
and they didn't.
didn't know, and
Yeah.
it was literally like slowly they all kind of started coming in. I really liked that, and from Channel 4, I was really impressed with how well they did it. And yeah, Davina McCall being eaten by a zombie was just great.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
Davina
spoiler
McCall
alert.
as a zombie. Well, I'm sorry, it's like 10 years old.
It
get
was
with
yeah.
it.
It's definitely been out for a while, so
Yeah.
we haven't seen it yet.
And then
yeah.
Davina McCall as a zombie was fantastic. No, I thought it was really good, especially for a
I'm gonna pick
like
up all
proper
this
program.
stuff.
Christian said remake wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
To be fair.
It was good.
Um,
Ving Rhames was in it. He was really cool.
And Andy said, I've got trilogy of Dawn of the Dead.
Nice.
There were 3?
Well, there's Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, and Night of the Dead. There's more now.
And then they ran out of times of day.
Yeah, then there's
Evening of the Dead.
Yeah.
Evening of the Dead.
Twilight of the Dead, which
Sunset
I
of
believe
the
is
Dead.
Yeah.
yeah. Diary of the Dead
Yeah.
is one, isn't there?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. George A. Romero, King of Zombies. May his soul rest in peace.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he passed away the other year. It's really sad.
Alright, this is another extra little bit
Okay.
because we want the Magnum.
Oh, of course we want the Magnum. Oh, it's not just any gun.
Not just any gun. Alright.
Christian says Dusk of the Dead.
Does he?
And then, ooh, Brain Dead, classic.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Brain Dead. Peter Jackson's second Splattergore movie. Awesome movie that was.
Andy said Evil Dead series is good.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Ash versus the Evil Dead.
I've not watched that yet.
I bought it for Christmas.
Yep.
I have watched a few of the episodes, but not all of them. So I'm looking
I need
forward
to
to
start. Well, no, I was watching the original stuff.
movies.
Yeah. So
you
then
watch
I
the
was like,
movies
yeah.
in preparation
To start the
for
series.
watching the series.
I'll get there.
Fun fact about Brain Dead. It is still
Fact bang.
Fact bang. Here
Fact
we go.
bang.
It's actually it still holds the record to this day of most fake blood used in a movie ever.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. He went
They
all
just
out.
grab buckets and start like
Oh,
chucking
yeah.
it.
Oh.
I know why. Yeah, I know that scene.
All you got to do is just you watch the movie once and you'll just be like, I don't think I've ever collectively seen that much blood
Really?
in every movie. Every movie you've ever watched, put them all together, add up all the blood in it, and it still won't amount to the amount of blood that's in Brain Dead. It's just
It's pretty
shocking.
impressive. I remember the first time we watched it and you got to that scene and you were eating a sandwich and you were like,
I put
yeah,
the
I
sandwich
can't eat
down.
this anymore.
Christian's not spoiling anything. He says, "I'm guessing that was the lawnmower bit."
That and the bit at the end on the roof. Yeah.
Are you like dancing around it?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't want to spoil it, but yeah, the roof and the.
Well, you can only
lawnmower.
imagine. It's a zombie movie, and there's a
And there's-
lawnmower in
Yeah,
it.
well, it's gonna be a messy. Let's be honest.
But it's done in the most. Oh, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. Seriously, anyone that hasn't watched Brain Dead needs to go and watch it now. Well, after this live stream.
Stop telling people to go and watch things. We're live. Damn it, man.
Damn it.
All right, what are we doing now, Jay? What are we doing?
We are doing the last room in the mansion before we head outside to the residence.
Ooh, the residence.
The residence.
Hmm.
Hey, that's the name of this. Andy said they changed the color of the blood in Evil Dead.
They did. I believe that was due to they wanted to lower the rating slightly. Basically, I think they wanted to make it. It was weird back then. They had two separate ratings. They had the 18, and then they had the rated R, which was just totally mature rated, like
Right.
you know. And in order for them to get that film classified past this
Was
certain
it
rating,
like brighter or something?
no, they actually made it green in Evil Dead.
Really?
Yeah, the blood's green on the zombies. Yeah,
No way.
it's still red on the humans, but on the zombies when they're hacking them up with axes and stuff, they
all
made
green.
it green. Yeah.
Wow, there you go. There you go.
So remember all the puzzles.
He's still got it. Now, did you remember to unlock that door?
Remember, we got there
There
with
with
Chris.
Chris.
It was Chris,
It was
and
Chris,
I
that was
didn't
it.
pick up that last
small
old key.
key.
Yeah, so I was like, ah.
Because with Jill, you don't need keys because she's the master of unlocking, so she's got a lockpick.
Nice.
The master of unlocking.
But with Chris, you need keys. So if you haven't got a key, what happened to Jay last time, he got to that gate and it was like,
Looks like we're going all the way around.
and it's a long walk.
Right, so the first one is no eyes.
No eyes.
What is
And
going
it's
on here?
no eyes.
Oh, you're about to meet
it's
a horrible thing.
I love that effect of the blood hitting the screen.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And it's no nose.
Oh, here it comes.
And
You're getting nervous.
Yeah, a little bit.
Now, how are you going to beat this thing?
Both with incendiary rounds in my rocket launcher.
It's a grenade
She looks
launcher, isn't it?
She looks
Grenade
quite chill.
launcher, yeah. She's
She
very
doesn't-
chill.
She doesn't look too fussed.
Cockroaches.
Cockroach.
Why would you get that close to her? Oh no.
It did fall from the ceiling that was chained up. You'd be kind of curious. And sit down.
Yeah, it's kind of easy when you've got this thing.
I presume if you didn't, it would be.
And sit down.
Oh my god.
There it is.
Quite close though. Is that it?
Yeah, he's done.
Nice.
If you're not prepared for that and only have the pistol, it's a much harder fight.
Yeah.
How many shots is there with a pistol?
Too many,
Several.
you'll die.
But I mean, as long as you know the technique, it's really easy. So with Jill, it's a couple of rounds from the incendiary shells.
Yep.
And with Chris, if you put the grenade into the defense
mouth.
slot, wait for him. I mean, it's a bit dodgy because he doesn't
yeah.
always grab you. If he keeps swiping at you, he will kill you. But if he grabs you, you put the grenade in his mouth, step 2 spaces away, shoot him once in the
And his
face,
head
and bang.
explodes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yes,
But it's risky.
It's risky because a couple of times I've done it and he's almost killed me because he just won't grab me. He
Yeah.
just keeps swiping.
Yeah.
But yeah, as long as he grabs you, you're all good.
But to put this in perspective of how good people are at this game, there are people that have done this game on hard, knife only.
Knife only, yeah.
Wow.
So they've played and completed the game only using the knife.
Okay.
And that is...
That's something.
That's impressive.
crazy. It's crazy.
Right. When I last played this game, I got had by this dog in this corridor.
No.
He managed to catch up with me and bite me. I've never had that happen to me before. Usually I'm just normally ahead of him.
Right.
So see if I can get ahead of him, get to the door before he grabs me.
You're in a caution health as well. I only just noticed that.
There we go.
Should probably...
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
I've got a first aid spray on me, so I can get hit another couple of times. So I don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh
All right.
dear.
I'll
I'm
just,
nervous.
you know,
I'm nervous.
I was in a caution when I died on Resident Evil 2. You know.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah, but you know.
Alright, let's
Right, I'm gonna have to break rank. I need to go and get a drink.
put that.
No, breaking rank.
I'm breaking rank.
Breaking rank.
I'll be back.
Yeah, alright, here we go. This one is. Boom.
Breaking rank so smoothly. Well done. On the cables.
On the cables.
There's a switch here.
Yeah. So it's red west and blue north.
Red, west, blue, north.
I don't know how I always remember that, but I likened it to like Fred West, and I don't know why blue north makes sense. But the hardest thing is getting it timed right. Because look, it's just speeding up. Oh, wait, slow it down, and boom!
Nice. Nice.
Chick. So there's a very elaborate lock system for a door.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like going to
Yeah.
the garden today. I'll wait for the wind to start so I can position these the correct way to open the crooked gates.
Honey, why did we get this installed again?
Yeah.
I just want to go and visit the flowers. I mean, to be fair, why do they have a graveyard in their background? Bit weird.
Well, yeah. Why do they have
Bit weird.
zombies in the house? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
And like this contraption.
Will you take the moon crest?
I can answer those questions.
Fact bang, coming right up.
Spencer was up himself.
Really was.
Turn these over, press the button. So this bit's a little bit long and drawn out, but it helps for the end game if you have the Magnum.
Well,
Magnum.
yes. Everything helps with a Magnum.
Will you press it? Yes, I will press it. Chug chug. The
Yeah.
base is protruded.
Fact bang.
Well, I was just going to say that the mansion was designed. It wasn't designed by Spencer, was it?
No, it was designed by.
Oh, his name always escapes me.
Trevor. Someone Trevor? No, he was the caretaker.
Yeah,
Didn't they? Well, they sort of linked it to Resi 7, didn't they?
they did.
Because.
Oh wait, yes, they did. Yeah,
His name appears on some invoice that you can find in the attic.
that's right. And he built that facility as well, didn't
he
he?
built the same like shadow trap.
That's
doorway
right.
thing. So the same guy that
Bit
did the
vague,
traps
isn't
here.
it?
It was a very, very loose link.
But
Yeah.
it's in there.
It's
if
in
you
there.
want to find
And
it.
there's a picture of Arkley Woods as well.
Yeah.
And that's about the only links to the original, other than Chris Redfield.
Spoilers.
Everyone's finished 7 by now.
And if you haven't, well, shame on thou.
Yeah, oh no, this way, this way. This bit was always really confusing because how would you know there's stairs there? You know
Yeah,
what
I know. That's it.
Yeah, you can be wandering around in these woods for a long time.
I mean? Yeah. So I mean, all this is new as well. Usually you just exit the the mansion and go straight to the residence. But
Yeah.
now you've got to go through all this bit.
Oh.
To get
Whoop.
the crank.
Hey. I had lots of fun getting the crank in Resident Evil 2.
Right, so let's put that away.
That's one thing. It's like, you know, with a Resident Evil game, there's certain things that have to be in it. I mean, okay, you've got your first aid sprays, you've got your herbs, the fixed camera perspective, there's certain handguns, how they feel and how they handle and stuff like that. And there's always a crank. In
Yep.
every
Yeah,
Resident
there's
Evil
gotta be, there's
game,
gotta be.
there's a bloody crank.
Christian said, do you guys like Resi 4? I know it's a critical darling, but it did take the series in a different direction. I friggin' love 4! I friggin' love it!
4 is good.
It was
The
it
Wii
was
version
the Wii
of
version,
4 is
yeah,
good.
yeah, exactly. It was the first Resi game that I really... Well, it's the first Resi game I went through and completed myself.
Ooh.
Yes.
Nice.
And it was on the Wii, and I just loved it. Leon! It was just great. It was great.
Well, there's a
What is
That's
that?
Lisa.
that's Lisa.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Hey,
Well
I don't think
done.
I've ever seen you get past her without hitting you at least
it
once.
happened, yeah. It normally happens, yeah. But because I didn't get hit then, I'll get hit later.
Right. Resident Evil 4 for me was awesome because it changed it up, but it didn't change it up enough to make it not feel like a Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
You know how like Resident Evil 7 changed it so much that you could forget that you were
just
playing,
say
playing
yeah,
Resident Evil.
for sure, yeah.
But 4 made considerable improvements and changes, but just kept the feeling of
Yeah.
of what Resident
Completely
Evil
agree.
was.
Yeah, yeah.
And that to me was just, it was awesome. I felt there were parts of it that were a bit like, what are you doing? Like the big troll section.
And the big shark fish thing in the lake.
Yeah, I actually quite liked that. I thought that was quite cool. I mean, you could imagine, yeah, that could be real because, like, you know, if the virus got into the water supply,
Yeah.
it could do that. But I think the thing that ruined 4 for me was the whole cult aspect of it. I didn't really like the whole... Yeah, those guys. I didn't like that.
You know what I,
mean-
liked was the chainsaw blokes with the bags on their head.
Oh, weren't they a joy?
Weren't they fun?
They were fantastic.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I think that the thing that Resident Evil 4 introduced to the Resident Evil series more than anything was panic sections. I'm going to call them panic sections.
Yeah,
where
like the whole opening section.
yeah, it would just basically induce panic. You didn't know what to do. You didn't know where to go.
You didn't know where to run to. You were constantly backed into corners.
Barricading yourself
Yeah.
in. You had to keep moving. So I think it did that well. The later games, 5 and 6, kind of just did panic modes all the time, but you were always really well armed.
Yeah.
So you could always deal with everything that
Yeah,
they threw at
It
you.
didn't matter as much.
But with Resident Evil 4, there was still that kind of, I could run out of ammo, or I've got 3 bullets, and there's a whole village trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, I liked what I liked about 4. The scary bits were when you was fighting that boss thing underground. You had to hit it with the night.
Yeah.
The tanks to
Yes.
slow it down
Mm-hmm.
to kill it, and them weird twitchies enemies you had to shoot the things with.
Yeah, and if you had the, what was it, the thermal
The
scope.
thermal scope.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could
You had
see
to
the-
shoot the weak spot kind of.
That's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Shoot the glowy bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
God.
they were really creepy.
They
Like the
were.
noises that they would make,
Oh.
like when they're off screen and then they
Yeah.
just come twitching onto screen. Like,
But if you look at Resident Evil and how it's released and stuff like that, the first Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 were all fixed camera, fixed perspectives. 4, 5, and 6 were all over the shoulder. 7 is first person, so I think 8 and 9 are going to be first person as well.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I can't see why they'd go backwards.
Yeah,
Why they've
and
gone with this route, and also they can keep doing it for VR as well.
yeah, well, it's not the first time a Resident Evil's gone first person either.
Bang!
Resident Evil Dead Aim used
yeah, of course.
first person to great effect, in my opinion, because it was still fixed camera, third person,
Yeah.
but you used a light gun, and as soon as you pulled the trigger on the gun or raised the gun to the screen,
Yeah.
the camera would go into the back of the character's head, and you would then be in first person and you'd
as the
gun
character.
down the zombies.
That's
Like
I remember playing that game. We
It was
we
so
played
good.
that game religiously for
Yeah.
a while, didn't we?
we did, yeah.
That's cool.
I actually say that we were speedrunning that game before
Oh.
speedrunning was a thing.
Yeah, definitely. But that wasn't the first time they'd gone first person, though, was it? What was the
Oh,
game before that on the PlayStation?
Gun Survivor.
Yeah, that was it. Resident Evil Survivor.
Survivor.
Yeah.
And then they did Survivor 2
Survivor 2.
on the PlayStation 2. But they weren't as good. They were permanently on rails. There's a spider. Oh!
Yeah. It's about this time where I'd be going, how no, I need a bigger glass.
Hells
Need
yeah.
a greenhouse to go over that thing.
And he says, I've never played 7, but helped you solve puzzles on your stream.
You did, yeah.
And then he said Resident Evil 6 was bad.
Resident Evil
was.
6 was bad. Very
I was
bad.
really, do you know what? After 4, I was so excited for 5, and then I was very disappointed when 5 came
Basically,
out.
I don't like 5, but I remember more about 5 than I do for 6, and obviously I played 6 more recently.
I didn't
Yeah.
play
That's
6.
that's how much 6 has just been blocked from my mind.
See, I liked 5, but only when I was playing it online. I played it online with Dan a few times,
Right.
and we finished it and like completed it under the certain time limit, so you unlock the special weapons and stuff, like the infinite magnum and stuff like that. And that was fun. I enjoyed doing that, but yeah, as a game on the whole, I really don't miss it. It's like,
I'm gonna save just in case.
right, it's not like I mean, like Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil like 1, we've played this over and over and over, you know, and we can.
Yeah.
But with Resident Evil 5 and 6, I just haven't been able to do that. Like, I've never gone back to it.
No, me neither. I've
So-
never gone back to. I've
No.
gone through 5 and 6 once, and that's kind of
And
like
that's
enough for
it.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just sat on the shelf now.
Yeah, exactly. AJ's... Is that AJ Zombie? Yeah, I'm gonna guess it is. Just using an
Okay,
A as
AJ
an
Zombie.
E. Thank you. Loving the stream. What a game. Playing through the series again. Got to Resi 5, and even though I liked it when it came out, I'm not enjoying it at all.
No, it's the 4. Yeah, and you go from 1 to 3. It's like then the 4 is cool, and then 5. It's like
5
my
just
god.
goes, oh wow, okay,
I think-
we've gone combat crazy.
It is combat crazy, and Chris is like...
Like, yeah, I can punch boulders now.
That scene is so funny when he's just... I'm just going to punch this giant rock.
I don't.
Because that's going to help.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Well, why not? Why not? It's Japan and its craziness, and they're like,
It's Japan all over.
we want Chris to be able to punch a boulder. Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Let's make it happen.
let's just put that in there. I think they did a good job with Resident Evil 5, but it just doesn't hold a candle to this.
No, it doesn't.
You know,
it doesn't.
this is proper.
proper Resi.
Yeah,
Proper Resi.
proper Resi. You know, I'd say Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 are proper Resi for
Yeah,
me. Code Veronica is borderline.
Oh yeah, Code Veronica. Yeah.
I like that one, but it uses more 3D camera work.
Yeah.
Which is good. It's done well, but it's still just... You just can't get the same level of detail as you could with these pre-rendered backgrounds. Because that's what they are.
Yeah.
It's not a
can tell.
3D... Well, it's a photo, essentially. It's a rendered picture.
Yeah.
And then they put the character model on top of that, basically.
So, I mean,
And it looks great.
Yeah.
It's been like, what, 16, 17 years now since they remastered this game, like originally for the GameCube?
It came out in 2002.
Yeah, so
On the GameCube.
16 years.
Yep.
It was out in March as well, I think, if I remember rightly. So
March the...
we're playing it kind of like at the right time of the year.
I want to say March the 2nd.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it came out March the 2nd, 2002.
Yeah.
So, considering this
precise.
game's like, okay, it's been slightly HD-ified for the new consoles,
Yeah.
but it's not much different than when it was on the GameCube 16 years
yeah,
ago.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
look
It's
how
phenomenal.
good it looks
yeah,
now
it's
still.
phenomenal. It
Yeah.
really
It's
is.
full of dirty water.
We'll
I mean-
pull the plug out then.
I mean, literally, they have cleaned up the geometry on the models in this version. Like they remastered the
Yeah,
models.
yeah,
Didn't
You
they
can tell.
gave them more polygons.
Yeah.
They cleaned up all the textures, but they kept pretty much everything about it the same. This polish was literally just visual polish on everything.
Boatload of polish.
Yeah,
On it.
boatload of polish chucked on it.
Yeah.
But
It looks great.
in essence, it's still literally as it was in 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is good. Andy says he only played 5 with online.
Yeah,
And then
5 online.
did they cut off the scene with Resident Evil 0 main character?
In this game, you talking about Rebecca Chambers?
That's in Chris's
That's
campaign.
Chris's story. Yeah, she doesn't
right.
feature in Jill's story.
Do you not see her at all in Chris?
Nope.
Jill's
no,
story.
not in Jill's. No.
Right.
Oh, well, he's just
Oh, you were
face.
robbed a headshot.
No, it's fine.
no, it's fine. Oh, nice. Very nice. Well done.
Bookcases.
Damn, pesky bookcases being in our way.
There's a ladder here. Will you climb down? No, I just revealed it for no reason.
we just wanted to look at it. Don't want to go down it. We've got a lot of people in the stream tonight, guys. It'd
Have
be
we?
really nice if you guys could actually drop us a comment.
Say hello. Say hi.
Say hey. You'll get a shout out. Ask us a question.
Everyone's too busy moaning
Say
the fact
anything.
that I'm not speedrunning
You're
it
not
properly.
running it properly. Hell, if you want,
You're
just
not
have a go
doing
at
it
Jay,
right,
that's
Jay.
I'm not
fine.
doing it right.
If not, ask us a random question or just give us a topic. Let's start a really random chat.
Random chat.
Just to confuse Jay while he's trying to do this and concentrate.
Jay, what's your favourite Magnum ice cream?
It's got to be the pink, the raspberry one. I mean, I know,
Oh
yeah,
my God.
that one was really good. Wasn't it?
No, man. Double caramel.
Or the double caramel, yeah, that one's
We
good.
used to always
Oh,
run to
the-
the
the-
ice cream truck for the double caramel.
The almond one.
Oh,
the
really?
almond
one.
No,
Yeah,
honestly, double caramel's way better.
Sorry, I'm going to drop the bombshell.
The triple chocolate.
Peanut butter.
Oh.
Well, no,
come on,
I'm not a
man.
massive
Come
fan of
on.
peanut butter
No,
ice
I'm
cream.
not-
to
no,
be fair.
I don't know
no.
why would you do that.
Yeah.
To be honest though, I'm pretty happy with the white chocolate.
Oh, the white chocolate one's
Yeah.
good as well. 'Cause
Pretty
it's
good.
got that
Do you
like
know-
really vanilla-y sort of ice cream
no, hasn't it
underneath.
just- with,
Yeah.
with the little bits.
Yeah,
in,
with
like,
the
with
little,
the proper
like-
vanilla.
Oh, the vanilla
yeah.
pod
God, oh,
bits.
my
Yeah,
goodness,
yeah.
They're great. They're
We
great.
just, yeah. that
Anyone else want an ice cream?
Yeah. Anyone else want to weigh in? What's everyone's favourite Magnum? I know
we could
pushing boxes is a little bit tedious and boring. So
Yeah.
if you want to add anything to the conversation,
we could literally go outside and scoop up and make some snow cones right now because there's a lot of snow
I'm
here.
gonna get rid of that because this
Some
is
flavour.
where it can go. I love this shot.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
beautiful.
This is where it could go really wrong now because
No, it won't.
sometimes the. Do you remember? I think.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we were going to play this. Ages ago, we were doing this thing where everyone got together and we were going to go through a couple of the resis, and I started going through it. I didn't save the game at all because I didn't
Yeah.
think this was going to be a problem. No, they're fine. But
And then it was a problem.
The sharks got in front of me and just kept nipping at my toes, and I couldn't move, and they killed me. And because I hadn't saved, it
was game over.
Which is
Oh,
why you'll
no.
notice that the first thing I did when I got to the residence was save.
Save.
For the first time
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I don't want to risk that happening again.
Yeah, yeah. Especially live. That would be embarrassing.
Yeah, I know. If we got to this point now in the stream and had to go, well, we need to stop or start again.
AJ Zombie just said you're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah.
Big boat.
Steve Lee. Hi
Hey.
guys,
Hey.
long time no see.
How's it going?
Jay, thanks for the heads up on Turok on the MOG update. Bought it today and love replaying it after all this time.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. Turok Dinosaur Hunter.
Yeah, and Seeds of Evil. That's the second.
The second one,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So they're both on Xbox One now. For your playing pleasure, not remastered, not remade, none of that
Yeah.
gubbins. But
They're the PC versions, aren't
Yeah.
they? Right. See, I mean, the last time I played Turok was I've got both of them on the N64. That's the only way I've ever experienced them. So might be worth actually like getting the later one. Excuse me, getting the later ones because even though they've not been remastered, I imagine the PC ones were kind of better anyway.
they're cleaned up. Yeah.
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 They're fine tuned.
This is
Fine-tuned.
random
What is
between
this? What is going on?
1, 2, or 3.
What? It's always random.
Did you do it? Nothing happened.
Nothing
Crap.
happened.
No,
Oh,
it's number 3. It's fine.
Of course it's number
it is.
3.
Of course it is.
You know,
It's
no
gonna be the
pressure.
last
There's a
one,
giant
yeah.
shark trying to kill you.
It's
no
fine.
pressure.
You get
It's fine.
you get loads of time.
You do
Exactly,
get
no
loads of
pressure. I just have to reset the oil pressure, and then what you do is you turn back off, turn the safety on.
But if you don't know how to do this,
and then you go.
It gets
you
very
wouldn't-
panicky.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it's just sort of like,
Close
well,
these,
it's not gonna happen.
the drain-
Not gonna happen at all. Christian Denning, I had. What is that? Is that
Tyrol 2,
Tyrol
Turok 2
2.
maybe.
I
Turok
was going
2.
to say, I think that's
Yeah.
supposed to be Turok, considering. And Rage War.
Oh,
on
Rage
N64.
Wars. Wasn't Rage Wars it was like the multiplayer version of it? Rage Wars?
He literally just said Rage War was multiplayer only,
Yeah.
which was brave in the days before online.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
literally.
was.
Like, I mean, I know
A brave new
GoldenEye
world.
did it well, but
GoldenEye did it brilliantly, yeah.
I'd actually say GoldenEye is the most successful multiplayer game pre-internet.
Pre-online. Yeah,
Pre-online.
Oh,
gaming.
yeah.
I would say I'm gonna put that out there. Disagree with me if you like, but I'm gonna say GoldenEye had it. GoldenEye was where it was at.
Things I was stood down.
GoldenEye knew things.
Yeah, man. GoldenEye still knows things. I swear to God, that game just ages so well. You
Like
can
a fine wine.
It is like a fine wine. It's aged as well as Pierce Brosnan himself.
Okay.
Like one of my fondest memories of GoldenEye on the N64 was when I went away on holiday. You know, they have like these kind of like camps for kids, like back in the
Yeah.
old days,
Oh,
like
yeah.
and things like that. They had this gaming room and they had an N64 set up in there.
Nice.
And I met 3 other kids there, and we all used to play GoldenEye on the N64. We always meet up, and obviously we were away on holiday, but we'd all be sat inside playing 4-player GoldenEye on the N64 as you do. So yeah, that's why when I think, oh, this thing is so glitchy on this new game.
Really?
Yeah, if you're not stood in the right place, you just glitch to the side for ages.
Come on,
Oh,
Capcom,
no.
patch it.
Come on. Christian said GoldenEye was the reason I bought the Turok. I kept buying games to try and satisfy my thirst for more GoldenEye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. GoldenEye just. Man,
Set the bar.
Man, I remember playing GoldenEye the first day it came out, and I was playing the dam level,
Yeah.
the first kind of bit, and when you're underground and you're shooting and you can see the bullets hitting the walls and causing debris and stuff, and I was like, damn,
Yeah.
these guys are onto something
you
here.
shoot enemies in the head once and they just die.
Yeah,
and like that was you didn't have that before.
I was going to say, like, GoldenEye was one of the first games that did the limb targeting. Like, if you hit them in the arm, they would grab their arm.
Yeah.
Wow.
They didn't do that before.
Yeah, and you shoot with the leg,
GoldenEye.
they would kind of hop on the spot. And
That's
then
right, yeah.
One shot to the head and they're dead, which is why I like that cheat you could put in to make their heads really big.
Oh yeah, big head mode, yeah. But you had to do challenges to unlock those,
Oh
didn't you?
yeah. You didn't use your credit card to unlock them.
No. EA could learn a thing or two
I
from
know,
Rare.
right? Yeah.
Christian said, I literally bought Mission Impossible as it was a film tie-in on the N64.
You know what? That game was fucking awful, but I really loved it. For some odd reason, I really liked putting myself through that game. I specifically liked the party bit where you had to kind of do a load of things incognito, and you had to get, I think you had to get like a glass of wine for someone, and you put some poison in it, and then you used a modem to download something. It was really cool.
That sounds really cool.
It was like you felt like you were a spy for at least that one level, anyway.
Andy said Golden Gun was a pain if someone gets it.
Yeah, on the
Oh, yeah.
multiplayer mode, if anyone got the golden gun, it was one hit kill.
Oh,
And as soon as
great.
someone had it, which I like the game mode you could do where everyone has the golden gun. That was just chaotic.
Yeah. No, I liked. I always used to put it on facility, proximity
Facility.
mines, proximity mines, and license to kill.
Yeah.
That was deadly. That was
Nice.
deadly. Because license to kill meant that any gun can hit you with one shot and kill you.
Christian said Odd Job was banned in
Yes.
my house. One-shot kills with pistols in the facility was the way we played
Yeah,
it.
there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. That's it. That's it. I'm not the only one. Got the facility license to kill fan club going on. Facility was the best map. It was the
Oh
best
yeah,
map.
it was definitely the best one. Yeah.
Yeah, that and Complex. You remember that big grey building? It was just literally called the Complex, wasn't it? It was just all grey corridors. That's all it was. It was just big
That was
grey
a lot of
corridors.
That was
grey.
most of the
Lot of
game, to be honest.
Yeah, to be fair. And yes, Odd Job was most certainly banned. And Baron von Samedi as well. No one ever picked him because he wore a big top hat. And we actually found out if you hit him in the top hat, you would still die. So it kind of extended his
He could be like
hitbox.
Mojo Jojo and just have like a really big brain
Yeah, yeah.
underneath that top hat.
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh, this looks like a fancy room.
Full of bees.
Full of bees.
Oh,
Gotta get the bee killer.
That's not
Yeah.
nice. That's not nice at all.
Oh, take a good look at this guy's face. Look at it. He's
Yeah,
all like,
he's all
he's all
been
swollen.
Yeah,
He's all
by
swollen.
massive bees.
stung. Gigantic bees.
Yeah, I was in GoldenEye multiplayer. I always picked the Siberian soldier, the one that wore the gas mask, just because I thought he looked really cool. Especially when you're playing on the snow levels, because you kind of blended in a little bit to the background. Cunning,
Nice.
cunning. Want to kill some bees? That's how you kill some bees. Oh, I'm loving these Jill Jiggle physics.
Jill Jiggle.
Jill Jiggle.
Jill Jiggle physics.
Bit of double J. Double J with the double D's.
So I swear her boobs are bigger in this one.
Oh, there will be.
Of course
for
they are. They
sure.
move.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe they just look bigger because they're actually moving.
It's great. I mean,
It's a thing of beauty.
It's great that they just decided to have that in there.
Oh,
I'd
don't
look-
you just love technology?
Right, go back. I forgot to pick something up.
No!
Oh no, Jason!
You know, we should have a row of shots on the table. But every time
Every time I make a mistake,
mistake,
I
I
take a
take a
shot.
shot.
Oh, dear Lord.
We're never gonna finish.
no, there'd be more mistakes as he went on.
Naturally.
Oh dear. It's fine.
See, Andy says, weren't they smaller in Resident Evil 3?
She was wearing a tighter top.
Yeah,
That's what we're gonna go with. And
They
it was a shorter skirt. That's
Yeah.
That's what they were emphasising in that game. But you can unlock the Resi 3 skin for costume for Jill
You can,
in
yeah.
this.
And my, isn't it beautiful?
Mm.
As well as you can get like a Sarah Connor full-on combat uniform as well, can't you?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Christian, Jet Force Gemini was another game I
yeah.
bought because I wanted more GoldenEye. I must have been drunk throughout the late 90s, early 90s.
Jet Force Gemini was alright, and you were right to pick it up, because wasn't it made by the same company? I think it was made by Rare as well.
It was probably trying to satisfy his cravings.
I think they were trying to go, I don't know, Jet Force Gemini always struck me as a kind of a Star Fox kind of
Yeah.
style game, like, I guess, before Star Fox went kind of on ground rather than in the air. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Andy's just said, except in the Resident Evil movie, and I think he's referring to Jill's
Boobs.
boobs again.
Right.
I think we're back to Jill's boobs.
Yeah, we're back to Jill's boobs.
It's always about Jill's boobs. Shout out for Jill's boobs.
Conspiracy.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them. No, just the left one.
Can't favour one over the other. Come on. Equal rights.
Well, if
we'll
we
have all the bloody snowflakes on there. I don't want.
If we're just referring to the left one,
Oh god, is this
it could be Left for Dead.
what? Wrong game. I don't know.
It's a
No.
zombie game though.
Yeah,
Left for... No, I'm gonna give up on that.
Yeah, you
Stop.
clicking it.
I'm
Stop.
stopping. I'm stopping.
Speaking of boobs.
Hey, look at that! Oh shit, we got to... Don't look!
Censor
Oh,
that
Don't
out.
look.
no, we're demonetised.
No, wait, no. It's fine because that is art.
Okay.
Art.
That's art.
Wow.
Just
you
just
got
get
that
off this
nailed.
screen, Jay.
Well
For the
done.
love of God.
Well
It's done. It's done. Yeah, I can still remember the puzzles.
Christian said, yeah, that's why. I was desperate. My mates thought I'd lost it.
Right. It's plant murdering time.
You've been in a caution for a very long time.
Ah, it's fine, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. It's all good.
I mean, this
yeah,
plant...
that's fine. Don't worry.
This plant has the ability to really ruin my day.
Yeah, this plant has the ability to absolutely rinse you. Oh,
No, that's fine. That's stage 1.
stage 1.
Yeah, stage 2's coming up now.
Nervous. Feeling nervous. Are you feeling nervous?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think Jay's being very confident. Oh!
Oh my.
Ah, there we go.
Okay, heal. No? He's done it. He's done it. It's fine.
Ah,
Plant 42, down.
It's fine, but that might have poisoned me, which could ruin my day.
No,
we're
you're
good.
good. You're good.
Well
Oh,
done.
ye of such little faiths.
Well done.
I always believed in you, Jay.
Christian said the fallen Madonna with the big boobies. Andy says Resident Evil series on Netflix.
Yes, that's coming soon,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I saw your post on Facebook about
Yeah.
that. The only issue I have with it was it's a rumor, and the original post was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. I was like, yeah, look at the source, though. I don't know if it's.
Yeah, so
too
it's like.
legit.
Is it like vaporware resurfacing kind of thing?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could be, but it makes sense. I would love to see a. I mean,
They've done it with Castlevania.
they're doing it with Castlevania. They have just finished doing the first draft of the pilot episode of the Witcher series for
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah,
It's finished
yeah.
now.
That's live action though, isn't it?
Yeah, like
Mhm.
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're doing a proper.
Proper.
Nice.
So that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's gonna
We can go through here now. No fear of those anymore.
No fear.
No fear. Right now. We are good to go. Just double checking.
You
See,
should-
I was making sure I wasn't forget anything
be.
there.
So make
Right,
sure,
because
make
we
sure, make
need
sure.
because when we get
Steady.
back to the mansion,
Yeah.
the hunters are going to be there, and
Oh,
they go
yeah.
down easier with acid rounds in the rocket launcher. Hence why we needed the acid rounds.
Really? I thought like one shot from the Magnum did it.
One shot from the Magnum does do it, but we want to keep the Magnum for
Okay.
the laboratory.
The laboratory.
So I don't like to use it. I like to use the rocket launcher because after the mansion now, we don't need to use the rocket launcher or anything else. Oh, dogs! That dog.
What dog? Wow.
And two.
Oh yeah.
You want to kill a dog? That's how you kill
That's
a
how you
dog.
kill a dog.
Take it at the back. You know what I mean?
Old Yeller.
A
Bang.
bit of mice and men there. You know?
Christian, I've always thought that games suit TV series more than movies.
Yeah,
it gives
I'd
them more
agree.
of a chance to get into
Ah,
it.
God damn it.
Oh no. Oh, Jason.
It's fine. It didn't poison me.
No, because if she's poisoned, she clutches her side, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they would suit series more than because games are long, like books.
Yeah, yeah. This is the thing, yeah. So it gives them
More,
time to develop.
yes, exactly. Yeah, more time to kind of
Yes.
tell the story and get into the characters. Whereas films kind of have to cut back a lot and just kind of give you the essential bits.
Focus on the
Yeah,
essentials,
exactly.
yeah.
And then they cut out a load of stuff, and it's always such a shame.
Yeah,
I know they can't put everything in, but sometimes it's just like, ugh,
yeah.
you cut out something that to that person was really significant when they played the game.
Mind you, have people been watching? I haven't watched it myself yet, so please, no spoilers. But Altered Carbon on Netflix.
Oh yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
The live
My
action one.
word,
it
it looks so good.
It's really
I haven't watched
literally-
any of it yet, but I watched the trailer thing or like the
Yeah,
intro
yeah.
for it, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's spot on.
I
It's
know.
like a movie.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
You know,
So good.
really, really
I
good
just-
quality.
Netflix series are just getting out of this world now, aren't
Yeah,
they? You
they're
just
getting
think like,
good.
what's the point of
Well, they got the money,
you
haven't
know,
they?
of going to the cinema anymore if they're going to put things like that straight to Netflix?
Yeah.
Or actually, make it Netflix.
Well, look
original.
at have you seen the latest Cloverfield film yet? Cloverfield
Yeah, I
Paradox?
watched it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
really
watched
good
it.
film,
Amazing,
really good
yeah.
film, but just appeared straight on Netflix on the same day that they announced it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
here we go.
Exactly.
oh, here we go. Here we go. Hunter time.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Oh, is he dead?
One shot.
One shot.
Wow, well
Boom.
done. Well done.
Shazam!
No, there's another. There's another one in here.
There's
isn't
one
there?
in here. Sometimes two.
Sometimes two. Oh,
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. You little green bastard.
little. No, I think we're clear. good.
Andy said if they don't, it would be a big loss not to do a series. I think back on Resi again.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, I was kind of before the first Resident Evil movie came out, there was rumours of a Resident Evil movie being made that was going to feature Leon and Claire, and Christian Slater was penned to be Leon
Yeah.
Kennedy. And I thought, that's going to be great. What a great choice. I thought Christian Slater would do a great job as Leon Kennedy, but sadly that never came to pass. And then what we got was the one that we
The
got.
Resident
Yeah,
Evil
the one
movie
that we
know of,
got.
Yeah.
I mean, it was alright.
Did Leon ever feature at all in any of the films? I
No,
don't think he
only
did.
the CGI ones.
Yeah, he's in the CGI. Oh, I haven't seen the latest CGI one with him and Chris Redfield.
Damnation. Is it
Is
Damnation?
Damnation?
Or is that the previous
That
one?
might be the previous one. They've done 3 now, haven't they?
Yes, but
They're
all good.
I mean, I've seen a couple of the scenes, like when him and Chris are in a corridor fighting a load of zombies, and it looks pretty badass.
Sorry, I thought you had to
I know.
push that in as well.
I mean, back when I used to play this, when I went back to it for a while after not playing it, I thought I had to do that. So I was really struggling trying to get round to the front of it to push it in. But yeah, no, all you have to do is literally push it sideways.
Nice.
Eagle of South Wolf.
Yes. What were we saying before that terrifying moment?
Leon in the films.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know he doesn't feature in any of the live action films, does he?
No.
All the other characters do, just not Leon.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I think maybe. I don't know. Capcom at the end of the day holds the rights to what characters are used and how they're portrayed. And maybe they had their own plans, like with Leon, for obviously the animated movies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
they probably said, well, use all the characters you want, but just don't touch Leon.
Andy said he was in the movie with Ada Wong and Barry.
Ada Wong and Barry. No, in live action or the CGI movie?
There's been a few.
There's been a few. Pretty sure it was a CGI one. I don't think Leon Kennedy's been in any of the proper. No, he hasn't.
Ada, wait.
Live action? Get out of town. I don't believe you. Pictures or it didn't happen.
Link or it didn't happen.
A couple of nice headshots there.
Michael. Leon was in Resident Evil Retribution.
Retribution. That was the name of the CGI
Was
one,
he?
wasn't it?
Oh yeah, no, Retribution was the.
Come on, guys.
Retribution.
Retribution is a very hard word to say.
Retribution was one of the live action ones, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was.
But I didn't see Leon Kennedy in it. No.
Oh, well, we got a couple of people now saying that
I don't
was
know.
the case.
I don't believe. I need to see a photograph of Leon Kennedy in a live action movie. Otherwise, it didn't happen.
Christian's just said, can you imagine working in this lab? It would take you ages to get to your desk. But the parking's shit too.
Well, mind you, we're in the mountains, aren't we?
We are in the mountains.
So the parking would just be
Terrible.
yeah.
Not good.
Oh, acid shells.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Need those to take out
Nice.
more hunters.
Yeah, so I need to combine that with that. Then there's magnum rounds here,
Well, hey.
and then we've got to do the unthinkable,
Uh-oh.
and we've got to use a first aid spray at full health to give us the space to get that.
Oh, man. You just rock my world.
We may as well pick this up as well.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's fine. It's fine. I probably should have got rid of the shotgun shells to give me that extra space because I don't need this many shotgun shells. But hey ho.
I think Andy's just dropped a bombshell.
Yeah, Leon
wow.
S. Kennedy, Jonah Erb, and Barry Burton, Kevin Durand appear in the film.
No.
And I can tell
Way.
that's been copied and pasted from Wikipedia because it's got the little like 16.
It's
mark
got the
underneath it.
marks.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Okay. I need to rewatch that movie. maybe it was that shit that I just didn't
You erased
just
it from
didn't
your
take it
memory.
in. I was just like, no. I mean, I suppose the Resident Evil movies for many people are kind of guilty pleasures. We watch them because like Mila Jovovich is kind of hot
And it's Resident.
and there's zombies in it. It's sort of loosely based on the world that we like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, you're gonna shift some items about now, have you?
Yep.
Wow, look at all that cheddar.
Put that in there as well. We don't need that. Right. So I'm gonna.
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
Do.
Have you literally just got rid of the handgun now?
Yeah. You only used the handgun for the first little bit. I'm going to load 6 shots into that. I don't think I need any more. Famous last words, people. Famous last words.
Eep.
And off we go.
Andy said he played a crap Leon, acted like a perv to Ada Wong.
Right. Seriously, when did this happen? I need I need to watch some clips on YouTube of this happening.
I was gonna say, I can guarantee this is gonna have to.
Like, was he a main character in it, or was he like in it for like one scene and gone? Because literally, I cannot remember Leon Kennedy being in a live action movie.
No, I don't remember it either.
Shall I go on? Shall I have a look?
No, don't ruin it for me.
I'll show you after.
You know what? I think I've even got it on Blu-ray. That's how freaking bad this is.
Do you know what? Instead, what I'll do is I'll show you an image of it.
Yeah. Show me a picture.
I'll show you a picture of it.
And then jump up, quick.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Nice. Pluck the jewel out of the eye.
Yeah. And off we go. No.
No, on the door.
We'll leave it in the dark. We'll staying green, saving energy. We're going to leave that light off.
That's right, folks.
There you go.
Stay green.
Oh my god. He looks like an idiot.
That's not Leon Kennedy.
Well, it
I
is.
think it's what
Nah.
passes as Leon Kennedy in the...
Wait a minute. Let me...
Action.
Hold up. No way. That is not real. What reality is this? I can't have seen that. I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it.
It's
That's
a bit weird.
That's horrible. That's horrible. That's literally you've. Thank you, internet. You've ruined Leon Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here I was sitting here blissfully unaware that Leon Kennedy was portrayed in a Resident Evil hack movie.
Yeah. Well, it happened. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yawn.
Yawn Fight 2. This one's actually pretty easy because you can just go in a circle, can't you? And he's kind of crap because he's a big snake and he needs a lot of room to turn around and well, he hasn't got it. Oh dear.
Unless he catches you in a corner like that.
Yeah, he's gonna bite you. He's gonna bite you, dude. He's gonna dude, he's gonna have you. What are you playing at? Oh no. Oh, you got him. Mate, you're calling this close, aren't you?
The last time I played this game, he didn't touch me.
Okay.
Well, he touched
He
you.
definitely touched me then.
He touched you fast
He
with
did,
his
he
fangs.
Did. Let's hope he didn't poison me. No, we're
No,
fine.
you're being really lucky with the whole poison situation,
I
aren't
know,
you?
right?
Andy says a side character, like all Resident Evil characters, that wasn't Alice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. It was sort of like, yeah, this is the main thing. Oh, some side characters, we'll chuck them in.
Yeah, I mean, I like Alice, but I don't at the same
Alice?
time. Alice? Yeah. I mean, I like her, but at the same time, I don't. Because she's like, there's no fear with her. Because she's like indestructible.
Yeah.
And she's
yeah,
got magical
exactly.
powers.
She's like insane, yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. So I was like,
Okay, we're fine.
Nice. Motoring on.
We're almost at the mines now. Got one last thing to do in the mansion.
Nice.
Then we go to the mine.
And
then
then
from there to the lab.
And then that's end game,
That's the
isn't
end
it?
game.
Not far. Not far.
Love your walking down the stairs animation.
He's doing it for a reason.
I know. I can
Does
imagine
actually
it's
make it
very
faster.
Slow, yeah.
It makes it faster. Only slightly faster, but
Yeah, only very slightly faster.
but every little helps.
Which way do we want to go? We want to go this way. Oh,
Love the
let's-
well-placed
let's
mirrors.
Also put the grenade launcher away. We don't quite need that much power.
Yeah.
Christian said, just want to say, Jay, you're doing an amazing job.
Thanks, Christian. Thank
There
you.
you go. Got some recognition for your
Yeah,
hard work
there
there.
we go. See, look, Jeremy's gone. He's got a new job.
Oh,
Maybe
he's gone,
he's
yeah.
gone home to see the wife and kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Got himself a family. Got
yeah.
himself a nice home up in
Yeah.
the mountains.
Little Jeremy baby zombies.
Yeah,
Walking
yeah.
around.
Little
He's-
Jezza Jr.
Jezza
running
Jr.
around
Stuck
there.
on the banister.
He's got his zombie dog as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. He's Zog.
Zog.
His Zog.
His Zog.
Rover.
Rover.
Better things.
That's
better
the
things.
it's the worst thing in Resident Evil for me. The dogs. I mean, Resident Evil 1, they're not so bad because
No.
they actually die relatively quickly with a
Yeah.
shotgun blast.
Yeah, you point the shotgun at them, pull the trigger, and dead dog.
Resident Evil
Yeah.
2, no.
No,
They take
are-
two
they are
shotgun
idiots.
shells at least.
Nice. Michael, if you was to make a Resident Evil movie,
Stuck on a cupboard.
who would you cast?
Ooh, that is a
Ooh,
great
hello.
question. Who would I cast? Well, okay, well, I would say, what characters? What characters would you have? I might have to think about that one. I might have to think about that one. Because I don't want to just say, blah, blah, because then it would be like, oh, really? That's a poor choice. You didn't think about that much, did you?
didn't think about that at all.
You know? What's her name? I've forgotten her name. Oh, no one's gonna get that.
Well, no, we're gonna need some more information.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
From that description,
From that
probably
description,
not.
we're
No.
not gonna... Who was that girl?
Well, Jill Valentine, for definite, would
Yeah,
be played
yeah.
by Julia Voth, without a doubt, because at the end of the day, Julia Voth was the girl that provided her likeness for the Jill character
Is she
in
the one
this
that
game.
used oh God, in the Resident Evil documentary kind of video that we did, the review on Resi 7,
Yeah.
there was that footage of like
The original.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
no, that was previous. That was before. No,
oh
they
really?
when they came to model this
Yeah,
version
yeah.
of Jill, they used a real life
Right,
girl
right,
to
got
model
you, yeah.
the character, and her name was Julia Voth.
Is she an actress?
She is. She's been in a couple of TV shows. She's quite active on YouTube and on her social media as well. So you can get in touch with her. I've contacted her before and said hello and said love your Jill
Hi.
Valentine stuff.
Make me a sandwich.
Yeah, make me a sandwich. She
Make me a
replies every now and again. It's pretty cool. Like so, if you want to chat to the Jill Valentine, check out Julia Voth.
Nice.
But who would I cast for other characters? I don't know. Who would you cast for Rebecca Chambers, for example? Or should we go with an easier one? Billy Cohen.
Billy Cohen.
Who would play Billy Cohen? Maybe no. I was going to say Jake Gyllenhaal, but he's a bit too round-faced for
Yeah, he's got a bit of a round face.
for Billy.
Do you know Leon's face and everything? I can't remember. He plays Eric in True Blood, and I can't remember what the name of the actual actor is. But
I don't know. I
He
think
looks just like a Leon. I think.
I always forget his name. He's got a very weird name. But the guy from that plays Jaime Lannister in Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, he'd be a good Leon.
I think he'd be a
Nikolai
good...
Costa-Waldau.
That's him. I think
Thanks,
I
Jay.
think he'd play a good Leon.
Yeah, that'd be quite cool.
Yeah.
I think that would look quite nice.
Yeah.
Christian says Larry Hangman as Barry Burton.
Larry Hangman. Can we
And-
Google him?
Yeah, we'll have to Google him. And then Christian Bale as Albert Wesker.
Christian Bale as Albert Wesker. I don't know. I think the guy that they got to play Wesker in the movies was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad choice.
I don't know his name, but I thought he did a pretty good Wesker.
Larry Hangman wears a lot of strange hats.
He looks a bit old. He's too old to play Barry Burton. Nick
Like
Offerman.
In his,
Nick
hey-
Offerman's
in his
played Barry-
heyday. I can see it in his heyday. but
Oh,
not-
heyday.
Not now.
Oh, okay.
Not now. Is that... It was a joke.
Right.
Is that Junior... Who's that?
Junior Ewing.
Junior
Ewing.
Ewing. Is Larry Hangman.
Oh, okay.
I love the big hats though, that's great.
A selection of hats.
A selection of hats.
10
Many
gallon
hats.
Many hats. He has many hats.
And if you shoot his hat, you kill him.
What other characters would you cast?
Chris Redfield.
Chris Redfield.
Yeah.
Ooh. Now he's a kind of like Jake Gyllenhaal kind of type bloke, isn't he?
Yeah.
You beggar. Now I'm
Oh,
poisoned.
now you're poisoned. Crap. Well, oh dear. Well, you can't get more poison, so. Isn't there a blue herb?
There is on top of this thing.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
or the bottom of that thing.
Yes,
Um,
that one.
I'm going quiet because I'm thinking of casting. That question's really got me stumped.
It was a good one. It was a good one, Michael. It was good.
It was a really good question. No, I'm going to stop thinking of people.
Christian Jennings says, JR from Dallas?
JR from Dallas? I've never watched
I was
Dallas,
gonna...
so I'm unaware of JR or who shot him.
The grassy knoll.
I like the gate sounds. They're good.
The gate sounds.
The gate
Gate sounds.
Did they remaster the sounds and everything for this?
In 2002 they did. I
Yeah.
don't think they touched them that much for this touch-up.
No, I think
Wow.
it's all the same.
Yeah, it's pretty much identical. I think the only thing that they really tweaked in this was they added in some new control features, extra polish on the graphics. But interestingly, they didn't polish the cutscenes.
The cutscenes are still really like pixelated. And,
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I say
God.
pixelated, but they're not.
You can see all
Tidied
the
up.
compression.
Yeah.
It's like they didn't HD those. It's like literally just the gameplay. It was the same for a lot of stuff that they released on the PlayStation 3, like the God of War games. Like when
Yeah.
they were HD polished, everything was HD polished except for the cutscenes.
Yeah.
They were all standard def.
Okay, here we go into the mine.
Ooh,
The
mine.
mines.
Mine.
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 Are there any other games you guys can speedrun?
Well, Resident Evil 2
Super Mario Bros. 3.
and Super Mario Brothers 3 on the NES. Well, actually, no, it would be the
All
All-Stars.
Stars. Thank
Around.
you very much.
The pretty version.
Yay! Pretty.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 7.
Oh, yeah, we can do Resi 7 as well.
Mhm.
Ooh, I didn't realise there were more acid shells there.
There is another game that we can speedrun. Why am I forgetting it? I've speedrun Solstice on the NES before. I could do that quite quickly. Isn't there another game on the NES that you can speedrun?
Probotector.
Probotector. Yeah. Quite a few, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do quite a few.
Yeah, it's mainly Resi 1 and Resi 7 for me.
Mainly Resident Evil 2 for me. I'd say I'm perfect at those, but the others, not so much.
Christian says I'm currently speedrunning Jin. I don't think that counts though.
Oh, it definitely counts.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just as impressive.
Michael, Tim Burton does Resident Evil 0 in the 90s. Johnny Depp as Billy. Winona Ryder as Rebecca.
Very good.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be very good.
I totally agree with that.
Them three people just sum up the 90s, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, can we get Michael Keaton in there as well?
Michael Keaton as Barry Burton.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It writes itself.
Yeah.
Andy says Metroid.
Speedrunning
You
it.
can sort of speed. Well,
The original Metroid on the NES, no. Super
But
Metroid,
you kind of know.
I kind of know it, sort of.
But speedrun.
I'd have to play through Super Metroid like 5 or 6 times before I kind of could say that, yeah, okay, I know this well enough to sort of set a decent time.
Yeah.
But it still wouldn't be anywhere near world record.
Super Mario Bros. 2 as well. I reckon I could speedrun that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. I know all the
did
warp
that
zones
long
in
ago.
2. Some of them are quite hard to get as well.
Yeah, they are. I recently did 2 without using any of the warp zones. I did it proper.
Proper.
So Super Mario Brothers 2 speedrun, no warps.
Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't be very speedy, but
Well, no, but
I
I suppose
could probably complete it.
there's probably a category
good
for that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like they say, like
yeah, no warps for like Super Mario Bros. 3 and things like that.
yeah, and like there's games like any %, you know, like so you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
There's ones like people have done like 100% Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
And done it in a ridiculous time.
Yeah.
And then there's other ones that are like any percent, but they're much quicker. So.
Christian said, "Who do you have direct?"
What directs a Resident Evil movie?
Oh right, yeah, that's what I presume that's what he means. Yeah. Who do you have to direct it?
I reckon Quentin Tarantino would do a good job of making it weird, but probably not Resident Evil. He'd put his own spin on it, which would be interesting, but it would kind of probably piss off all Resident Evil fans. There's the Indiana Jones reference.
Yeah.
Jesus, gets a bit close, doesn't it?
It does.
A little bit.
But to direct a Resident Evil movie, I don't know.
There we go.
Oh shit! Is this Black Tiger?
It is Black Tiger.
The Rage of Black Tiger. So many questions.
God, what a hated video.
Oh, look at this
the
thing.
size of this arachnid.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
I mean,
Not
he's
be happy with
kind of cute. He's furry.
Oh my God, there's two.
Yeah, he's got his babies.
Oh, they don't look like babies.
Big babies. Is that him done?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the power of the acid round.
That's the power of the acid round.
Do 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 do
Power of the acid. Right, I'm gonna get sprayed on. Ah, I tried to move. Oh no. Oh no! It's dropped down.
Quick!
I'm
quick,
quicking.
Quicker! Get out of there! Oh, you're poisoned.
Right, there's blue herb in there anyway.
Oh, okay.
God, you were so keeping me on edge. I can't deal with this. I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. If you seen Jay run this before, it's always like this.
It has its moments.
It's always nerve-wracking.
Jesus. You're doing so well.
Take a blue herb, take a green herb,
Combine them together.
and what do you get?
Some poison-curing stuff.
Green and blue, you get like mush.
It cures poison. Just don't argue.
Oh, okay.
And don't question how they're taking it.
Yeah. Have you seen that? I don't know who did it, but there's a great piece of art online of Jill and Chris just sat in a hallway in the Spencer mansion, just lighting up a spliff,
Yeah.
like with the green herb, just saying like,
Yeah.
yeah, this makes everything feel better.
Gonna have some green herb.
I mean, I've said this before, I know I have, but you know, when you get like builders in to do stuff, how would you describe this?
Oh yeah.
How would you describe that? I want a
I
section of tunnel.
That moves when you crank it.
Yeah, and it's got to be made out of stone.
And if you crank it 3 times, it releases a boulder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
I mean,
That'd
like,
be exactly what I want.
can you imagine? Like, I wonder if there's any professional builders watching that could quote us for something like that, because that looks intense.
I
you
would
know?
so love it if there's a professional builder or someone who just knows the trade. Like, you know, you don't have to be that professional.
You know what?
But somebody who could kind of guesstimate at what a quotation of that would be.
That would be
To be fair,
that would be a great YouTube video, wouldn't it?
It's probably already on the internet somewhere, a quote for the Spencer Mansion, like,
Yeah.
building costs.
Yeah, I reckon it would
We
be
look
cool.
at this contraption.
I know, right? How does that connect to that? I mean, how would that work mechanically?
It's just one of those things.
It's just crazy.
Clever though, clever.
Very, very. But
You just
it's
need out enough just to get into.
it's just video game logic, isn't it? You should put
Yeah.
put the crank in this hole, and that bit of wall comes out.
That'll come out
Stone,
there.
no
Yeah,
problems.
Which allows you to push this pedestal onto this random thing, which then spins it.
Result.
And then, this is the best bit, you have to push it back off.
Oh yeah.
And then, in the action of doing that, it suddenly decides it's going to spin Jin! Spin Jill!
Spin gin.
Spin Jin!
Spin.
And then you got to do it again,
Then
right?
you gotta do it again.
There you go.
So then
Oh
spin
my
it
God.
this way.
That's
Then
it.
you can push it into the hole to get the crank.
To get the other crank.
Oh no, it's not a crank. It's something or other.
Isn't there 2 cranks in this game?
Oh, there is. I had to use the second crank.
Yeah, yeah.
There's the
Just
square
one's got
crank
a
and the
square.
hexagonal
That's it.
crank.
That's it. Yeah, the hexagonal. Double the crank, double the fun.
Yeah, that's it. Crank it up.
Boom.
There you go.
There we go. What's that round
tape.
thing? Duct tape.
No, it's the cylinder. There you go.
Oh right, okay.
You get the
a
cylinder,
yeah,
combine
yeah.
it with the shaft. I know it's like, will you take the shaft? Yes, I'm pretty sure Jill will take the
I'll
shaft.
take the shaft.
Yeah.
Michael, there's a Mitchell and Webb sketch where an evil genius asks a builder for a quote on a rotating wall.
Really?
Oh, nice.
We're gonna need to look at that.
I wonder. I wonder if. What's his name? Dave. Is it Dave Mitchell?
Dave Mitchell and Robert Webb. Yeah.
Robert Webb. I wonder if they've played Resident Evil and had the same question. Like, I wonder how much this rotating wall would cost.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all the webs.
Yeah.
The heebie-jeebies.
I know, right?
No, the web's the finest. The massive spider which
Yeah.
created it.
I can't
That's
agree
what-
with that.
That's what does me.
Can't be doing
I can't think
that.
there's any more hunters now. I think we're hunter free.
I was going to say, does anyone have like a gigantic fear of spiders,
Yes.
or a fear of gigantic spiders?
Yes. Yes.
Or all of the above.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, we had a spider in the apartment the other day.
Freaking huge.
Was it black
Like,
tiger huge?
ridiculous.
It wasn't that big.
It felt like it was. It felt like it could see into my soul.
We needed a bigger glass.
It was huge.
get rid-
I was going to give you a jug, wasn't I? I mean, it was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Like, what do you need? What do you need? Do you need a glass? Do you need a jug? I was like,
Do you
a glass would
bowl?
be
I was
fine.
so panicky.
Get out the Tupperware.
Yeah, that's genuinely what I was going for. I was sort of like, it's freaking massive.
It was one of those spiders. You put a glass over it, and it
could
could
move
move
the
the
glass.
glass.
It just knocks it
It
out your
takes
hand.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Go back, laddie. Try again. There you go. Will you take the shaft? Oh, I think I'll take the
So
shaft.
combine it
with
with
the
the thingy
cylinder
thing.
and then put it back in.
Very nice.
And then written on it is a puzzle of how to do this. But it's simple. It's 4, 2, 3, 1.
Nice.
Done.
Oh, Michael's just put, what's in my cup? A massive spider.
Yeah, that
Yes.
wasn't a hint.
Yeah. That's
Damn
it.
it, how did you know?
There you go. You can start throwing some curveballs into the what's in
Yeah.
my cup now.
Yeah,
Massive
what is it?
spider.
Oh, it's a baseball.
It's a rotating
Just start
weasel.
start picking it up and shaking it, just as like a hint. Oh dear.
Oh, I hate this corridor.
What's wrong with
This
this?
is a circular tunnel where Lisa,
Oh, Lisa Trevor.
yeah, Lisa Trevor is patrolling it.
Oh my God, are we coming up to a horrible boss fight with her?
She's very soon, yeah.
Oh,
and she's
shit.
always where you need to be.
Oh my god! I can't!
That scraped the old buttocks.
Yeah, it bloody did! That was ridiculous.
Felt the wind whip past your
Yeah,
cheeks.
yeah. Oh dear Lord, I got my ass slapped.
Jesus. Andy said, would a game prequel of Resident Evil be good if it's based around Mansion before final completion? Sound good?
Oh, like while they're still building
while
it.
they're still building it. So like Sims, Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help build the mansion. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Build your own like Resident Evil game.
Build your own mansion, yeah, and watch a STARS team members struggle their way through it. You got to be as conniving as possible
It's like
to stop the
make
players
it-
getting
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. But like you know, it'd be like a Grand Designs kind of episode where something always goes wrong, and like they couldn't get the rotating wall delivered in time, and they've had to do this and that. We've gone way over budget, you know. I mean, it was only this amount, but
We shouldn't have
had
added
to
the spikes.
We had to have the twisting statues, so you know.
Well, Gary, you wanted that massive spider imported from Africa.
Genetically
We
modified.
had to cut back on the spikes.
Oh, she's
Oh my
just
God.
everywhere, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
She's just
It's gonna stop there.
she's gonna stop there and she's gonna go the other way.
She's gonna be there. She's gonna be waiting for you.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
She's
God,
gonna be
you
looking into your soul.
I'm glad you know where you're going because you could get so lost in these
Oh
caves.
yeah, I know. I
yeah.
haven't got
You
a
know?
clue. I'm just kind of watching it screen
I
by
sh-
screen.
I should imagine from an outside perspective, it does probably look a bit impressive. Just
It looks confusing,
yeah.
it does. Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know, yeah.
Is that Barry Burton?
Yeah,
Just
Barry
going
buggered off.
Buggered
yeah,
off, yeah.
there he goes. He's a traitor. For anyone who didn't know, yeah, we kind of not fitting the story in for anyone really here, are we?
No,
Um,
well, it's not the point of this run. It's
No, I'm sure everyone knows the story of Resident Evil.
yeah. We should have called it a fast run, shouldn't
It's
we?
a tale as old as time.
Yeah.
Song as old as rhyme.
Yeah.
Well, at least since 1996.
Beauty and the genetically modified bees. hate this.
That's a big
I hate this old
box.
box pushing lark. It's a pain in the ass. Right?
Yeah. There's a box pushing section in Resident Evil 2 that I'm kind of hoping they'll streamline for the remake.
Is that in the sewer bit?
It's in the bit in the septic pool where you have to.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, you
and
have to push
press the
three
button,
boxes
yeah.
together and you make a bridge. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Well, they'll probably leave it in there because I hate the bit in this when you got to get to the shark tank.
That's
you got to
right.
push them free.
Yeah.
And we're discussing magnums.
That's
Do
right.
you remember that?
The ice creams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Broken flamethrower.
Yeah, we got a broken flamethrower to put on a thing to get through a door, obviously. Duh.
Put on a
Obviously,
thing to get through a door.
Yeah, right, now we need to...
Christian said Beauty and the Lisa Trevor.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, what do we need for the next section? We don't need the knife.
I was going to say, you don't need the knife.
We need that, though. Well, we definitely... Oh, bugger. But get that back.
Hey.
We need that.
Yep.
We don't need the crank anymore, but we need that. We'll take that anyway. We don't need the shotgun anymore, so...
Don't need the shotgun anymore?
No,
Really?
Who has the shot?
Oh, decisions.
We will...
I'm so panicked. I can't.
We'll leave that. We'll
Could you panic your way
to the fridge.
to the fridge? Please.
No.
I'd get up and do it myself.
What do you want?
The other kind of monster that's in there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Can I have the other can of Red Bull while you're there as well, please?
Jesus. Christian said maybe she just needs to find true love and she'll be fine.
I don't know. She
Then
needs
you
to.
ruined it by blowing up the mansion.
She needs to try and find true love, but I mean, she's wearing the faces of her parents on herself. I mean, that's straight out of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It's some kind of lever.
Oh, thank you.
Will
That
you
was
pull
like
it?
super quick.
Super quick.
Can you see how
Do you want me
super
to
quick
open
that
this for you,
was?
Joe?
Can you open that for me,
Man.
please?
I can't.
I was gone, then I was back. Boom.
I'm gonna put it on the table.
Oh,
over
she's
for-
there. Oh, I told you I was going to get hit later on because I missed her earlier.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
There you go.
There we go. Done.
I'm so panicky. I'm so worried.
A couple more screens and that's this bit done.
Christian
Nice.
said no one's perfect, Brent.
That's put us back into caution.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I suppose I am a bit picky.
Jesus Christ.
Just want a nice girl, you know, one that doesn't wear the faces of their dead parents on their back.
Brent, I'm sorry, girls like that don't exist.
I know.
Anyway.
There you go.
Why is so horrible?
That whole section was for this stone ring.
Nice.
And you got it now.
Yeah.
Yep, he's got it.
And we combined with the metal object to make the stone and metal object. They were
We
getting
got
really
it.
adventurous with the names of the items at this point in the game.
Yeah. I remember when you played this with the Action Replay cartridge on the GameCube,
Oh yes.
because you can get that stone thing right at the beginning of the game, and you completed the whole game in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Didn't you?
you
Wow.
can basically set any item that you want to appear in the first item box. So I set both the stone and metal objects to appear. So literally, I started the game, got to the first item box, walked to the door, unlocked it, went to the lab, and that was it. I finished the game.
All done.
It was like, wow, that
The
was
ultimate speedrun.
that was quick.
Andy said, I was going with a story explaining what happened to the mansion before Star Team arrived and mansion was still new. You play a member of the family who owned the mansion.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but what would you do?
Yeah, what would the actual story be then?
Yeah, because
'Cause
obviously
if it's
we
before all this, you
then
know,
there's no
then
zombies.
it's just a nice scenery. It's just a nice
Yeah.
setting for a different story, isn't it?
There is,
For a totally
however,
different style of story.
there are kind of there's story element. There's information about the Spencer Mansion, its construction, and the people that were there at the beginning in the Umbrella Chronicles book.
Yes.
So that there is bits of information in there about it, but yeah, there's no game, unfortunately. I don't know if that would work as a Resident Evil game.
Probably not a Resi game, but so it'd be some cool scenery for something else.
Yeah.
Christian said, bet there's a rose in a glass bell in that room.
There probably was. There were many candles.
It's probably an ear under a cup. Like.
Oh my god, like a plastic bell. Like really shoddy. Wild. Okay, we're doing well. You're close. You're doing really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're probably not very far now from the end of the game.
Not far, not far.
But it also has the potential to be ruined with this next boss fight.
No, not with that talk.
I mean, I'm going to
we
save
got
right
this.
before the fight anyway, so if we do die, we can just quickly load up and carry on.
Yeah,
Because this fight is random. I was, back before, when I was getting all the trophies for the game on my profile, one of the last trophies I had to get was ink is for squids. So it's basically, it's going from the start of the game to the end without saving.
Yeah.
And I got to that Lisa Trevor boss fight, and she just managed to hit me and knock me off, and I died. So I got to this point of the game. And that was it. Because I died, I had to
start again.
I had to start again. But I did it. I did do it. The second time I did it. I didn't take any chances when it came to that fight.
It's a horrible fight as well because it is so random.
Yeah, I mean, it's a simple. There's no fighting involved. It's really simple.
Yeah.
But if she just hands you the hit, if she hits you wrong,
And you're near the edge.
it's one hit kill. That's it. There's nothing you can do.
It's all over.
Yeah.
But because we're live streaming, we don't want to disappoint everyone.
Just get right to the end and be like, okay. Well, thanks anyway.
Yeah, thanks anyway. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Yeah. So no, but handily there is a save point like right through this door before the fight, so I will save there.
Yeah.
Make sure we're all set for the lab, and then that's it.
Nice. We're on our way. We're on our way. Yeah, so these are the two items that Jay got, and this is the door. Like, this obviously right in the main hall. So it was like, yeah, game done in 10 minutes.
Yep, that was it. Done.
So yeah, I guess you could say that we are literally around 10 minutes away from the end.
Yeah, probably not far from it. Yeah.
Yep.
It depends how the lab goes. Make sure I don't mess up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to say anymore. Just clear half an hour from your schedule.
Right, put them in there. We'll go back up here.
Michael, the no save trophy. I died carrying the chemical because a zombie grabbed me.
Oh no!
Oh.
Yeah, right at the end when you're carrying that nitrous. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have a system where I go through the entire lab first and I kill everything. I burn the zombie. I mean, there's no point because you're not there long enough. But I burn all the zombies first just to make that path clear, just so I know I'm safe to walk it.
Yeah.
But I have watched like speedrunners of this game, and they do run with it. They run like 3 or 4 steps and then walk a couple. Run 3 or 4 steps, walk a couple. But I am not brave enough to even attempt that sort of thing.
Well, there is an official code for how many steps you can take before it will blow.
Yeah.
On easy, I think you can run for like 8 steps or 9 steps. On the harder settings, it's like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I've
so
noticed
they'll
that
like
they
run
always...
for 3 or 4
yeah,
and then walk.
I've noticed that they run for 3, walk for a couple. Run
Yeah,
for 3,
yeah.
walk for a couple.
Because even though it says there's that many steps before it blows, it's still a percentage,
Yeah.
a chance of between this and that.
Are we saving Barry on this one, or are we killing him?
It's up to Nikita.
If
What?
we save him, we fight the tyrant and get the semi-good ending. If we kill him, we get the bad ending.
What? No, don't put the pressure on me. Pick.
Just pick, Jay.
Just pick. We'll save him.
Okay.
Okay, we're
'Cause
saving
he can
him.
be a slight distraction in this fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, hopefully she jumps over.
Oh.
No, don't go for me. Don't go for me. Don't go for me. Don't go for me. Yeah,
Sorry,
see,
Barry's going.
See, Barry's just distracting her.
Yeah.
I mean, he could still get killed now. If she hits him, he can die.
If he
So
dies,
so we
does
still
that
get,
mean
we still get the bad ending?
Right. Okay.
But if I can push this off now before he gets hit, come on. Yeah. there we go.
Yeah, we're done.
Woo.
I mean, you see, that is a simple boss fight.
But I
But
can
if,
imagine by
if she
yourself
hit, if
and
she hits
she's
you
gonna
once,
avoid you, yeah.
which is why it's good to keep Barry alive there. I mean, even though if I chose to kill him, the next part of the game is non-existent. It's super simple to do because you don't start the self-destruct, you don't fight the tyrant. It's going to go make sure he's definitely still alive. Yeah, he's there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's there.
So yeah, you don't do any of that, but I think it's good to fight the tyrant. I think we may as well kind of get the semi-good endings.
Yeah,
Semi-good
yeah.
ending.
Why not?
Christian said.
Oh,
kill
Christian
him.
said kill him. Sorry,
Oh my
mate.
God.
We left him alive. I know he's a bit of a bastard, but no, we did leave him alive.
God love Barry, man. He's not a
yeah.
bastard.
Andy says Jill runs down the stairs. Weird. That was me mashing the run button because it's slightly quicker. Ooh, I can never remember which way round these books go. Is it the blue one on this side?
That's the wolf medal, right?
Is there a special way to use it?
Medal
Hey,
of
I got
Wolf.
it right. There we go.
Nice.
So that's that one.
Dong.
And then we go around here.
Christian said, "Barry the bastard."
Barry Burton.
Barry the Bastard. Yeah. Sounds like a character from Game of Thrones now.
I know, yeah.
There you go. I'm going to leave this one playing just to, so what we was on about earlier.
Yeah, the low
with
resolution.
The low resolution and
It's,
like
a
the
bit painful.
This is what it looks
compression.
like on the GameCube.
yeah.
Wow.
So I'll skip it from now. But yeah, so that's what was on about earlier. Was on about the cutscenes. But I
Yeah.
always remember this bit. So yeah, there you go. Tap in because quicker. I remember this bit now. If we was playing on the GameCube, it would now tell us to insert disc 2.
That's right, yeah.
They
Really?
just couldn't fit the last bit of the game
Oh
on that
my
tiny little
God.
disc they had on the cube.
Yeah. Because
Poor
obviously the
thing.
Cube had the tiny
tiny
discs.
discs.
Yep.
Tiny discs.
Just wouldn't fit.
Yeah,
Tiny
that's
are
as
they?
much as the game as they got on the disc, and then this last little section they had to put on the
That's
second.
I
That's
swear,
insane.
when I got there and it came up with that message, insert disc 2, I was
bet
thinking
you felt
like,
I've still
I'm
got
only-
half of a game left.
I'm only halfway through.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like you put that second disc in and it's like, oh,
Yeah, it's like how much
Really?
more have they added to
Wow,
the
you
game?
just needed the credits on another thing.
yeah.
Can you imagine insert disc and it was just the credits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck was the point for that?
Right. Okay. There's 4 zombies we need to kill now,
Okay.
and there's handily put some kerosene here. So I'm going to hopefully get a couple of
Headshots.
headshots. Yes, I know this. Yep. What? Yep. Hey, when you press X too many times.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hopefully get a couple of headshots if I can.
There's one.
There's one. If I can get another headshot and then burn the other 2, that's perfect. I'm going to do it all in one run.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful. It's like the guns. Just...
We're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
Almost.
No, almost.
Almost.
Right, so the first zombie is
Exciting
here.
Times.
Can we get another headshot? Is that oh, it's an arm shot.
Oh, what's a headshot? I think.
Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Nice.
the second one.
And the second one's here.
Oh, this is
Jason.
And the right amount of bullets.
wow.
My God.
Wow, it's all coming up, Millhouse.
Very nice.
Cool. I'll take that.
That was pretty.
Slick.
That was slick. That was slick. What are you going to do if you come up against another enemy?
There is no more enemies now. There's no more enemies we actually have to kill.
Really?
Yep. The rest of them
Wow.
I'll just run from.
Oh yeah, they're the chimeras.
Right, here we go. So the username is John. And the password, everyone?
Ada.
Yeah, well remembered. He's a good test for you then. Do you remember what's the password for this one?
Yeah, I'm not going to get that.
Cell.
Cell.
That pretty much negates half of the whole laboratory bit.
Really?
Having to do the puzzle to
To get that password.
to get the X-ray things to get
Right.
the password, and it's like yeah. And then the other one, so we've unlocking the second door now. There's another puzzle you have to do. You have to go to another room to get an item, to get a filter for something else. Do that to get the code to get the key.
We don't have to do that.
I remember the code. So it's like the whole of the lab section takes like 5 minutes because you don't have to do all the extra rooms and do all the extra puzzle.
And-
Ada is related to John. John is Ada's
boyfriend.
who worked in the lab. Who I think Ada was. Did she reference him? No, she doesn't reference him or anything.
in Resident Evil 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
she
Yeah,
does,
she openly says that's who she is searching for.
Yeah.
She's searching for her boyfriend John, and Annette Birkin says that John's dead.
Yeah.
John died and became a zombie.
Yeah.
So,
We probably just killed him.
and Annette Birkin actually says that John used Ada as his password in the in Resident Evil 2 as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There you go. See, that was the other puzzle we didn't have to do to get the key.
Nice.
That's it. That's the lab section done. All we need to do is fuel the elevator, and we're good to go.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Well, we got that last bit. We're in the lab, haven't we, with the tyrant?
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's
Oh, right, that's where we're going.
That's where we're going now.
Oh, wow. Wait, have you picked up the Magnum?
No, because I'm going past the item box now.
Right.
And I'll save one more time. I always save before the nitro, just in case the unthinkable happens, and we get nitroed. I'm just going I don't need to go in here, but I will use the key there just so we can discard it on this door.
Right.
Saves messing around with that.
I always accidentally keep the keys,
The
don't I?
keys, yeah. You did them Resi too, didn't you?
Yeah. It's like, oh, this key is useless now. Would you like to discard? Yes or no? And I always seem to press right or do something and flicks over to no, and I end up keeping a key in my inventory. I'm like, oh,
God damn it, Susan! Right,
need this.
so we don't need any of that.
we don't
We don't
need.
Any of that.
No, you don't need that now.
Right.
Where's your magnum?
Where's the Magnum gun?
There it
it
is.
is.
And you've got your
Keep
magnum
that,
rounds.
That.
Have you got any more magnum rounds, or is that it?
Um,
Oh, yeah, there you go. I think you can
want-
combine them afterwards. can't you?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Don't need that, and that. Let's have a quick review of what is in the box. No, we don't need anything else.
Didn't you say you wanted to save it once?
In a minute.
Oh, okay.
I need to get the empty capsule first.
Oh right.
And I've got to come back past this room, so I will save then. And I did forget, I do have to use one shot of the Magnum. There's one enemy in here I need to kill.
Oh right, okay.
And he's going to get a face full of Magnum.
Sweet.
Magnum hype. Here we go.
Oh, bro.
Oh. Ooh.
God.
I love that gun.
It's good, isn't it?
It is really good.
Wasted a round into the wall, but oh well.
Still, it was just fun to fire it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It doesn't get enough love in this game.
I know, right?
There it is. Disintegrating into a pile of mush.
Quivering muck. Quivering mush.
To be fair, I think I have to fire one more round of the Magnum as well.
Oh, is there another one?
There's another. There's a zombie in the room where you fuel. There's another zombie.
Ah, right,
and
yeah.
it's just he might not touch me, but you can guarantee as soon as I pick the fuel capsule up, he's gonna go ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, a
Tasty
tasty human.
So yeah, you can guarantee you'll do that. All right, let's just save here. This might be the last save of the game, unless I want to save before doing the last boss.
Nah.
We'll see.
You can do it.
So I'm not gonna bother putting the ink ribbon back because I can do that at the last stop.
Yep. The last box.
The last box when we get all the bullets out for the.
Oh, you're going for a wee?
I knew it.
All right.
Topper, I've got the last boss.
Quickly.
Cool.
Yeah, the one on the right. So where's the? You're going back for the canister now.
I've got the canister. I'm going to fuel it.
Right. Okay. That's when you've got to be careful.
Yep. So
Right.
go and get the fuel now. Go fill it up, and then I've got to walk back to where I got it from, which is probably the most tedious bit because you have to walk it.
Yeah. Unless you want to risk it and run it, but you don't.
No, not really.
Have you ever seen the animation that happens? Like, wow. I love that. With the Magnum, you can just aim anywhere.
Aim anywhere and it's one hit kill. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen the animation that happens?
No, I haven't.
No.
I don't think I have.
No.
Be interesting to kind of.
I'll Google it later.
Yeah.
We'll have a look.
Be interesting to kind of see that.
Yeah.
Running could cause a
A fatal explosion.
Yeah, so we won't run.
Don't run.
Here we go. So we're walking.
Steady.
But yeah, that's that red thing on that
Yeah.
desk. That's what I would have had to come and pick up.
To go back
to combine with the projector upstairs to then filter the numbers out to get the code for the door that I got the key for. But I didn't have to do any of that. And then the room which we're walking past now is where I'd have to get all the X-ray things for, put them up, and then
Right.
reorder them to make the word Sal to get the password for the computer.
Right.
It's just really like backwards.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do that when you remember.
Do you think Ada Wong deserves her own Resident Evil game? I think it would be interesting. If they did like a Resident Evil game where it kind of showed you her perspective of Resident Evil 2, I think that would be amazing. Like
Yeah.
how she comes into it and how her story kind of intertwines Leon Kennedy's.
Oh
That
yeah, I
would
think it'd be
really
pretty
good.
cool to see that 2, and then maybe a little bit in the middle, and then maybe 4. So how she goes from 2 to 4 as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, okay, there'd be a couple of time jumps in it, but it would be good to see her side.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I know there was a mode you could unlock for Resi 4, wasn't there? You did play as Ada actually, and saw,
Well,
saw her
yeah.
side.
Yeah,
I
there
think
was.
actually there was. So I think that's already been done. Oh, is that me knocking that? Yeah, it is. Sorry, I'm knocking the little thing down.
Oh, right, yeah, don't do that.
I wonder
The
what-
microphone will just suddenly fall
I
off.
know. I wonder what. I kept hearing this weird sound, and I was wondering what the hell was that. And it's because yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that there is a mod for Resident Evil 2? I can't remember what it's called, but some very clever people have made like a mod of Resident Evil 2, and it looks pretty cool. You play as one of the soldiers, one of the Umbrella Corps, and it's using the PlayStation 1 graphics.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like an alternate kind of story through the mansion. Looks pretty cool. I haven't checked it out yet, but being such a Resident Evil 2 mega fan, I kind of want to check it out.
Yeah.
Jesus. Did
Yeah.
you see this comment from Andy? Do you
Uh,
think Ada
yes.
design?
yeah, it's what we were just talking
Right,
about.
okay.
Yeah.
Running past all the enemies now.
Yeah, you don't have to kill any of these.
Yeah, these are the chimeras, the kind of like angry little monkey things,
Yeah.
and they'll follow you through
They follow
different
you room
rooms.
to room, like I'm following that one.
But they're pretty dumb.
Yeah, they're pretty
Obviously, yeah.
stupid, and you can get through the rooms quick enough without them really having to bother you. There's only one you have to kill, and that's the one which appears on your route to the
To the canister,
canister. Yeah,
which you did already.
yeah. So, other than that,
We're all good.
they
We're all
can-
gravy.
They can live and run around as they see fit.
Right, almost there, guys. Almost there. I can taste victory.
Yeah. Yeah, not very far at all.
No, but there is a couple of last little moments, isn't there?
Yeah. Not too bad though. Like that. Oh, keep doing that. You have to go to the switch at the side.
Yeah, it's like that in Resident Evil 2 as well. They do that. You know, in some parts from Resident Evil 2, if you've got an item in your inventory that you need to use for the door, for example, it'll automatically use it if you select the door. It's like, do you want to use this key? And you go, yeah. And then there's other parts of the game where it won't do that. It's like, if only I had this. And it's like, well, I do have it. So you have to go into the
menu,
inventory
yeah.
and then use it. And it's like, I wish they'd be more consistent with this.
Yeah. Shotgun shells, we don't need those.
Whoop, whoop,
This is the first door which does.
Hey!
It goes up!
It goes up! Door hype!
Random.
Door hype!
Up and
Random.
away!
Oh, here he is.
Right, turn around and run.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
That's him
I
done.
am so happy that I remembered that. If I misjudged that, that would have been embarrassing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it really would.
Release the
Done.
lock. Yep. Cool.
Get out of there.
I need to go and just slap Barry in the face first.
Slap him.
Yeah. Get up. Stop sleeping on the job. Cool. Now it's the run to the final boss.
Whoa, here we go.
Hype, hype,
Hope, 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 hope. This is it. Oh my god, I can't believe we're here already.
Exciting.
You say already, but I don't know what the time is. I'm not sure if I'm under the 2 hours yet. Probably not, to be fair, because I did make a
I
few
had to take
mistakes.
it.
Yeah, I don't think you're under 2 hour.
No, I made a few. I'm personally not looking at any time, so I don't have any sort of
Yeah.
Yeah,
inkling as to what I've done.
yeah.
But I think I give it a good go. Everyone else agree?
Yeah, you've
I-
done,
you've
you've
done
done
well.
Still with
really
us?
well.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you've done really well.
Yeah, I've done a couple of mistakes here and there, but hey, you know. Yeah,
I need to start playing the game a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah. I think,
Yeah, it's just practice, isn't it? It's sort
Yeah,
of like,
totally.
considering it's been a long time since you've played it, probably.
Yeah, religiously like I used to.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, you used to run it all the time, didn't you?
Yeah. I miss it. It's a great game.
Well, we can always run it again.
Straight after.
Yeah,
Here we go
why
again.
not?
Right? Yeah, why not? Why
Second verse. Off we go.
Yeah, I mean, and like when I did get my good times, I wasn't saving any of the characters. I was purposely going for like the bad ending. And
That's
stuff
right,
like
yeah.
that,
To get the
so-
best time, you'd literally just go for the bad ending.
Yeah.
Because that will get you the best time.
Yeah, because like the bad ending would mean we'd just go up the ladder, walk through the door, game end.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas on this, we need to go and fight the last boss and
Yeah.
do all that kind of stuff. I will say it one more time just in case. Because I had
The pressure.
Because I had the ink ribbons in my thing anyway, and to get to this point and die would just be heartbreaking.
Yeah, yeah, it really would.
So,
it really would.
Right, so Magnum, bullets,
Uh,
grenade launcher,
you want to take a
nat,
health?
health, and health.
There we go. Don't forget you need one
Yeah,
slot
we need
to
slot
pick up
3. I'm just
the...
making sure there's nothing else that we
Nah.
take. No, that's it. I think we're pretty good.
Yep, you need one slot free for...
I mean, we're not going. I think it's 12 bullets in total to
kill the
tyrant
boss.
in the next bit,
Okay.
and we've got 17, so we're more than all right, I think.
And you've got a grenade launcher with
And a
acid
grenade
rounds as well,
launcher
so
with
I don't
acid
think
rounds,
you're gonna have a problem, mate.
No.
I really don't think you're gonna
I
have
think you're doing alright.
a problem. Look at that. Gives you all this health and ammo,
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, some
preparing
bad
you.
shit's about to go down.
Yeah.
Something's about to happen.
Yep, that's the flares.
That's
Oh, it's the
fuse
fuse.
unit first to
For
get
the-
up
for
the
the
lift,
lift.
and then we pick up the flares at the top.
Right, gotcha.
So I think the fuse unit is there to say, yeah, you're going to need one space free when you get to the top.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's embarrassing. Okay, here we go. The final countdown should be upon us.
Yeah, it starts in the lift, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. 3 minutes till end game.
Is that literally what it does?
Yep. This is the detonation sequence has been activated, so you've got 3 minutes to finish this game.
Yeah. So you've been here long
No
enough.
pressure.
Now get out.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Yeah. Signal rockets, and then you set those. And here's the tyrant. Oh, frickin'!
1, 2, 3.
Reload.
1.
There you go. Nice one.
Just wait.
Oh!
you got me.
He is so big. Oh, wow. Use health, use health.
Have you stuff?
Okay, cool. 1,
3 should drop.
That's
yeah.
it. Rocket launcher, get it. Oh shit.
Get away from him first.
Yeah. He's kind of just standing there. Oh shit.
It's fine.
Heal. Maybe.
Yeah,
Why
we'll
not? Why not? Get out of there. Come on, get it. Oh. Yes, I will take the rocket launcher. Use it. Boosh.
Hang on.
Yes.
Sometimes he knocks
He
it
can
if
knock
he's,
it
he's
out the way,
expecting
yeah.
it, but and we are
Done. There we go.
There you go.
Woohoo.
You did a fine job.
16 minutes
Look at
over.
that.
Come on.
2 hours 60?
2:16.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
there you
not
go.
bad. That's not bad.
Ah,
That's really good.
so yeah, it wasn't quite under the 2-hour mark like I wanted, but I think if I didn't have them 2 mistakes where I really messed up,
Yeah, and if you went for the bad ending as
if I went,
well.
yeah, but the bad ending would have saved probably 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So bad
Um,
ending and a couple of mistakes.
Bad
would have been
endings
there,
would have
but-
been 10 minutes without the mistakes. I think I could still hit 1:45,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, for sure.
there we go.
Nice. There we go. Is there a credit sequence? Or is that it?
I skipped the credit.
Oh, you skipped it.
Just to
Alright,
get to the
cool,
time,
cool.
because yeah, the time's after the credits,
Right, gotcha.
so we
Yeah.
don't want to sit through the credits
No.
of the last movie. But yeah, there we go.
There we go. That's it. Resident Evil done.
Yeah, 2
Wow.
hours 16.
Wow.
So now we get the closet key,
Nice.
and yeah, that's it. So we can save and
We can
do the game again with
a new costume.
Wow.
But not tonight.
No.
Christian says impressive.
Nice. Hey. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that because I bloody enjoyed that.
Yeah. no,
I
that was
always
very
love watching
good.
this game.
That was very good.
Um,
Can't wait for your Resi 2.
Yeah, so it's Resi 2 run next.
I know, yeah.
From Bren.
yeah.
Andy says, high five.
Yeah.
Yeah. Impressive.
Christian, most
Impressive. That's a Darth Vader quote.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, you've noticed that the menu screen changes as well when you complete it once.
Yeah, because you get the once again.
That's it. You get the New Game Plus. Woohoo.
Ooh.
What does New Game Plus give you once again? Is it literally?
It's literally you play the game again with the extra
and the closet key. The closet.
Yeah,
key.
you get the closet key so you can change your character's costume. It also carries stats over, so if you're trying to get trophies like using every weapon in the game and stuff like that, it carries that sort of stat.
That's cool.
And later on in the game, like so on mine, because I've completed the game in under 3 hours on hard, I've unlocked one mean zombie. So now every time I play the game, there's one zombie that just appears, and if he hits you or you accidentally shoot him, it's instant game over.
Yeah, it's
So-
really
Wow.
not nice.
He only appears in the first, like the first time you're in the mansion.
Yeah.
As soon as you get out of the mansion, you get to the residence, he's no longer there. But he can appear randomly anywhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have to listen out for there's an audio cue
Oh,
of like him
jeez.
jingling. So
Oh
if
my
you hear
gosh.
it, run, don't shoot.
Awesome.
No
Well,
pressure then, no pressure.
Yeah.
there you go. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. It's always fun to run Resident Evil, and yeah, soon we will do Resident Evil 2. But I'm really glad that you stuck with us and watched that and enjoyed it. If you want to see some more stuff, we've got it's not just this live channel. We've also got a main channel. Please head over there and subscribe and check out all that stuff as well. And yeah, we'll see you very soon on the next live stream.
Yay.
But details of that will be posted on our Facebook page as soon as we know. But it'll be soon anyway. But
Yes.
thanks very much, and we'll
Thanks
see you
very
again
much,
soon.
guys.
Bye.
I'm gonna go lie down.
Go relax now.
Yeah.
Go wind down. Well done.